Hello. Hello, everyone. Hi, it is I, Trooper SJP, and I'm back. I was here, and then I had to go because right over here, can't see it, but right here, I had a nice big glass of chocolate milk, and I went live and I said hello, and the first thing I did was tip that glass onto my carpet. All of it. And then I had to go to the break screen so that I could clean up a carpet full of chocolate milk. There are currently towels sitting on there. I have, I brought out the sponges, did some big sponging, paper towels, or paper toweling, but all that's, and I was like, well, I have one last bottle of thing of water. I will just bring that out. I don't need delicious chocolate milk at the moment. I feel like this is the universe telling me something, and I'm going to solve this problem. Hey, Artie. Let's see. So thank you, Krellin, because I was like, no, I was going to drink this chocolate milk because it's Starbeam and it's good for your bones. What I should have done was I should have put it in my little my flask, and then I would have had chocolate milk, and if it spilled, it wouldn't have spilled, and that would have been delicious. That's what I should have done. Maybe that's what I will do. Let's see. What are you in right now? Let's see. Rissa will be playing in a GURPS game run by Bill, who was the GM responsible for me and Trooper meeting way back when. Yes. The game is set on Mars in a universe where the US never became a major world power, and the PCs are all members of a family building a hospitality empire in the Brazilian colony, where the Mars end of the space elevator from Earth is located. Oh, yes. Yes. Sort of a space telenovela, though I'm not sure Bill's all that familiar with how a telenovela is supposed to work. That's really good. Let's see. is Bill thinking about the orbital logistics of a space elevator from Earth to Mars, or is it just hand wave? Oh, normally there's not a. I don't. Well, I don't know what he's doing around that one, but. Because so I actually would have to. I'd be interested to know because transhuman space does assume space elevators, but the space elevators don't. Like the space elevator isn't from Earth to Mars; it's just from Earth to outer space, right? So that basically, I think they put the other end. I don't know if they put the other end of the space elevator at one of the Lagrange points or not. Anyway, they put the probably not, but they put the they've made the space elevator so that the other end of the elevator is in outer space, since the thing doesn't collapse. And the whole purpose of the space elevator is that so you can get payloads up to space much more cheaply and efficiently than using rockets, right? So that would be. So I believe the way that transhuman space does it is by having this elevator that allows basically movement of stuff outside of Earth's gravity well much more quickly, and then you go from there to a spaceship from there to other places. But I don't know what Bill's doing in his campaign. Let's see. It sounds like me. At almost every tabletop game I went to, I'd spill something. It seemed. No. It looks like I would. VO. I would not cry for spilled milk. So here's the thing. I spilled it on the floor, not the desk, which is good because I've got a lot of electronics up here. I do, however, have my new pedal board that for when I'm playing music on the floor near, and also my stream pedal right down there on the floor where all the chocolate milk went. But luckily, the chocolate milk did not get to that tech on the floor. So I am I'm not in the worst space that way. It's just that I have like 16 ounces of chocolate milk on my floor. Hopefully now it was in the bucket, and yeah, but I think I'm good. I'm so sorry, but you seem so bummed by this. I get it. Thank you. And I just was like, oh, I want my chocolate milk. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put chocolate milk in my amazing Starbeam chocolate milk flask so that I have chocolate milk. I'll be right back. It'll take me like 45 seconds. Hold on. Boop, 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 boop. Wait. Okay, I'm back. So this is what happened. I went to go fill up the flask with my Starbeam chocolate milk. And when I went into the kitchen to fill up my flask, with the Starbeam chocolate milk, I saw something else. Something else. So when I did, right, the first round of merch was all of our gambler stuff, and then the second round of merch was our Crash Jones stuff. I don't think I currently have a third round of merch yet, but although probably I do. But in the process, I made a bunch of stuff, right? And then I got samples, right? To see if I wanted to, if they were good, if they would work out. And one thing that I designed that I was like, this would be really useful because if I had this, then I would not be spilling beverages onto my electronics. What a great practical thing to have. And what I wanted was like a travel mug. And so I ordered this travel mug and I put the cool gambler's art from Void Smoker on it. And I thought this will be really great and practical. But as it turned out, it's no good because the gambler's art, because basically if you notice this travel mug, is smaller on the bottom than it is on the top. So it warped the image. It sort of like squeezed it in weird ways. And I didn't like that. And I was like, I don't want to sell that because the image is weird. But in this moment, I can have my chocolate milk and I can have it in my little adult sippy cup without having to worry about spilling things. Now, this does tell me that I do need to figure out what image I can put on this that will not warp it, or the best way to place this so that I can have something cool on there that will count. Oh, that is good for your bones. And it's malted. So anyway, I'll just have to figure out what image I can put on here that will not get distorted and warped so I can have a good travel cup that is ours. And you know, maybe I could put the Tablasto on there. We'll think about it. I'm gonna make another go at this because, or if they have a different travel mug that will not distort. Anyway, that's what I'm thinking about right now is that I was like, oh, I have this so I can actually have far more ounces than the flask, and then I can have some chocolate milk, and that makes me very happy. That's what I'm gonna tell you. So let me see, where are we? Let's see. Nothing. No. Time to start putting delicious chocolate milk into a bottle. Yes. Yes. Artie says, one of my cats scratched the living daylights out of my hand this morning, so it isn't just you. Yeah. You feel like chicken tonight? You know, I have to. It's funny because I'm actually making chicken adobo today for my dinner, and I think the chicken adobo is 6 portions, so I will be making chicken adobo tonight. So that's very exciting. Max has a cup with a lid that won't leak for the water. Yeah. Yeah. So Hawk is like, had you been drinking diet water, you would not have had that mess. That's probably true. And then Rissa notes that I do know it takes a long time to travel between Mars and Earth. Max Ryder says space elevators generally catch something in orbit in science fiction. It might be the Lagrange point. I'd have to check. My character is being courted by a lieutenant who was born in Brazil. You know what? Let me see what I have here. Gaming. Oh, I wonder if I've, you know what? I wonder if I've unpacked it. Let's see. I have, hold on. I don't even have to look at my PDF. Give me a second. This is one of the GURPS books that has been unpacked for my boxes. So this here is Transhuman Space, and it is a GURPS setting which just came out in 2002. It's great. There are many books for it. It's a wonderful setting, and I really should run something in this at some point in time because it's such a great setting. But everyone, you know how we're in this kind of like cyberpunk nostalgia, you know? But the genre that followed cyberpunk was transhuman stuff, right? And GURPS did their cyberpunk book, right? In like 90, 89, 90, 91, right around then, 88, you know. And then they did their transhuman book, which of course is a different genre than cyberpunk, although it's also still a near future sort of thing, but way more genetic engineering and a bit more neutral
We're in the money.
dystopia sort of situations. And there is a space elevator there, but also, uh, if you do, Trooper, I want an invite, streamed or not. I see you. Atomica's like, I am here. Hey, Atomica, thank you for those bits. Whenever I get bits, I sing We're in the Money by Ginger Rogers from the film Gold Diggers of 1933, which means I do sing it in Pig Latin, and I'm going to do that right now and then finish the point about that. Earway and hey, the anime. Earway and hey, the anime. Earway at gale at way of way at way at way x to utit gale young way yo. Earway and hey, the anime. E the ice skates are on say. Oh man, the adiation pray, ooh, you're already, ooh, you must stay on way young ray, oh. Eat red lay on slay, of way at Brian slay, ooh, day. And we see the only order look left the eye gower in the eye. We're in the money. We're in the money. We've got a lot of what it takes to get along. Thank you for those bits and that excuse to sing. Thank you so much, Atomica. I appreciate it. This also getting caught up on chat. Let's see. Oh, hey, look at that. Some chocolate milk on my mouse pad. How did it get on my mouse? How did it get there? I don't know. It's a good question, but it did. I'm getting chat. Where are you? Let me see. Bring forward, fall back. I think we're getting the extra hour of sleep, right? Oh, good. I'm excited for the extra hour of sleep. I'm into it. So let me see. Where are we? This is. I don't think this is. I don't know if Terra Invicta uses this music, but this is from Kevin MacLeod and Compotep. Let's see. Where are we at? Spilt glass. Start wasted chocolate milk. So sad. Ghastly grim and ancient raven wandering from the nightly shore. Tell me what thy lordly name is on the night's Plutonian shore. Quoth the raven, nevermore. Oof, nice. Space elevator, tech, chicken. I'm gonna be having chicken tonight. I'm also gonna try to ride my bike today, so that's also a thing that I'm very excited about. Brazil, space elevator. Yeah, space elevator is a sound idea in terms of basic physics, but it usually goes to a geostationary orbit object orbiting a single planet, not from planet to planet. Yeah, I think it's probably. I'm gonna check. Diet water, all the great water taste with half the spills of regular water. It's true, actually. That's why diet water is the best. Riss says, I have a feeling it's 2 space elevators with regular travel between the 2, but again, the science of it hasn't really been highlighted for the PCs. We're all born on Mars. Have I read Gideon the Ninth? I have not read Gideon the Ninth. I'm going to just pull up a tab so I can see what that's about. And while I'm pulling up a tab, you should tell me about it. Emma. Okay, and Gideon, and who wrote it? I need to know new things. Let me see. Oh, Gideon the Ninth. I feel like there is a, okay, 3 books, Tasman Muir, Gideon the Ninth. I'm seeing some skeletons. I am at, ooh, necromancers. Oh, okay, so I've not read this, but I'm going to read it because this looks amazing. Okay, all right, well, yeah, well, that's a new book for my list. Yeah, Yes, so have not read it, but now I am going to. That is, there's spoilers. Let's see, that's going to probably be, during break. Let's see, chocolate milk. I have a feeling that I'm worried about all those science facts. I did to myself, it's just a game. I should really relax. But the thing is, Krellin, Bill is a very hard science guy, and so I'm sure he's thought about it because he that's kind of how he is. Let's see, sippy cup. I love a good sippy cup. Yeah, I just need to get one where I need to get a good image for it that I can put it on the merch store. The answers to commissioned trapezoidal art. So that's from Krellin. Krellin, but should it be trapezoidal art or should it be non-Euclidean art? Because if I had non-Euclidean art, then, feel like that would fix everything. Is the space elevator in the index? Let's see. Earth, economics, Alondra, emergent intelligence, emergent technologies. I feel like the space elevator. I wonder, you know what? Maybe it's not in the core book. Maybe it's in the Earth book. Deep Beyond, Fifth Wave, High Frontier in the Well. I can just do this over here. Anyway, I'm catching up on chat because chat and I are friends, and I'm gonna just see what chat has to say while I get myself all caught up. Let's see. At least I know I'll have to watch the VOD to see if Trooper gets to the end of the Outer Worlds today. It seems unlikely. We'll even see the load screen in the next 5 minutes. We're gonna play. Will we get to the end? Probably not today, but we're in Endgame. What's Transhuman Space based on? A series of books or Cyberpunk? Max, I would say it's based on the new trend that was happening post Cyberpunk. Right, there was that sort of a media shift that happened because, I mean, here's the thing, right? Cyberpunk, in my opinion, is fundamentally about the late 70s and the 80s, right? And so, but once many of the things that people were worried about with Cyberpunk just became true, then you kind of had to do a different genre. And some of the concerns that were happening in the 70s and 80s about deindustrialization, et cetera, right? Different concerns show up. We become a little bit less worried about robots. And so I think it was just part of a general zeitgeist shift where we're now much more worried about genetic engineering, and it's but because GURPS is such a great series, they do have their bibliography. So they say some sources popular in this bibliography concentrates on works of fact and fiction that may prove useful in inspiring adventures and campaigns. So for popular science and futurism, they've got New Solar Systems 4th ed. I'm going to note that almost all of these, a lot of these things are fairly contemporary to when the book came out. The Meme Machine, so much more about memes. The World, the Flesh, and the Devil, 2nd edition, that's really old. Nanotechnology, Molecular Speculations on Global Abundance. The Selfish Gene, Engines of Creation, Unbounding the Future. These are all nonfiction. Nanomedicine, Volume 1, Basic Capabilities. Indistinguishable from Magic. All these are like 90s books. Mirror Matter, Pioneering Alternative Antimatter Physics. Colonies in Space, that's one's older. Space Settlements, a Design Study. Visions, which is 97. What is this one? Prospects in Nanotechnology Towards Molecular Manufacturing. The Age of Spiritual Machines by Ray Kurzweil from 2000. Gene Future, The Promise and Perils of New Biology. Mining the Sky. You know what? If you really want to know what transhuman space is, like really get its real vibe, it's The Expanse. But transhuman space came out well before The Expanse came out. Like, I am telling you, I watched The Expanse and I was like, oh, this is a transhuman space campaign. They like those are that's the tenon that this is. You could play transhuman. You could play The Expanse using transhuman space with very little shifts at all. You wouldn't have to make many changes at all to just. I mean, you just change some names, but it's basically. It's basic. So that's a bunch of nonfiction, and then The Case for Mars, Entering Space, Creating a Spacefaring Civilization, The Third Wave. That was a little bit older. So a bunch of stuff from like basically the 90s onwards. And then when it comes to fiction, you've got Candle, Greg Bear's Heads, Moving Mars, Queen of Angels, Slant. Again, a lot of this stuff is, again, 90s onwards. In many ways, that's what the genre is a 90s genre. Then we've got, let's see, what is this? Otherness by David Brin. The Fortunate Fall by Raphael Carter. Nanotech. Ribofunk. Greg Egan, Axiomatic, Permutation City, Quarantine. We've got Forever Peace by Joe Halderman. War Games by Carl Hansen. That's an older one. Beggars and Choosers and Beggars in Spain by Nancy Kress. Terminal Cafe. The Cassini Division by Ken MacLeod. Also The Stone Canal by Ken MacLeod. Limit of Vision by Linda Nagata. It's 2001. Rebecca Orr, Gay as Toys. The Silicon Man by Charles Platt, 91. Let's see. Bruce Sterling, Distraction, Holy Fire. Schismatrix Plus, Michael Stanwyck, that one's like 87, a little bit older. John Varley, The Golden Globe, the Ophiuchi Hotline, and Steel Beach. So yeah, we've got basically, oh, and then for comics and manga, the Appleseed books, Ghost in the Shell from 1995, The Dirty Pair, 2000. So you're thinking more like Ghost in the Shell. Yeah, it's a Gattaca. Let's see what else. So Gattaca, Ghost in the Shell. There's another one. So that's this one, right? This is it's different, right? So you think about cyberpunk. There's quite a lot of concern about losing your humanity when you sort of augment yourself. And transhuman space, a lot, and especially that genre, is a lot of like, well, what is human then, actually? Like, when you genetically engineer yourself to look completely different, like, what are the limits of this? Like, what do we do about uplifted animals? Like, what is intelligence? Like, there's an entire table in here about citizenship rights for various forms of beings, AI, uplifted animals, bioroids, right? So there's like clones of human beings, right? Like there's like it's a different set of social concerns being dealt with than the cyberpunk genre. And if I can read the back for you, it says, this is the back of the core book. What is human? Human in quotation marks. In the year 2100, humanity faces its greatest challenge, settling the vast reaches of the solar system. Space-going transnationals develop technologies. Oh, wait, I should say this in a good announcer voice, shouldn't I? What? Oh, I should say this that kind of like a Carl Sagan voice, that kind of like space voice. What is human? You know what, though? Hold on. If we're going to do this, I need to do this with just a little bit more pomp and circumstances, which I believe I should be able to do fairly easily just by getting here. And I'm pretty sure this should sound, let me make sure, where's my, we're in Google, there's no redirect. So let's give you a redirect to 5.6 so you can hear it. And let's go with, where is it? Nope, there we go. What is human? In the year 2100, humanity faces its greatest challenge, settling the vast reaches of the solar system. Space-going transnationals develop technologies that governments fear to explore, while bizarre, post-human cultures bloom like exotic flowers. Will human cease to have any meaning in a world of genetic engineering and digital consciousness? It is a time of wealth and adventure, of transformation and terror, the age of transhuman space. Within these pages you will find a future history of the next 100 years, the rise of China, the terraforming of Mars, and the birth of the first artificial intelligence. A gazetteer of the solar system, from Earth to the thriving colonies on Luna, Mars, and beyond. A detailed encyclopedia of transhuman space. Dozens of transhuman character templates, from space-adapted parahumans to digital infomorphs. Play an AI or an intelligent octopus. Complete rules for spacecraft design, travel, and combat. Transhuman Space is the first in a comprehensive line of sourcebooks exploring a transhuman vision of the 22nd century, where biology and nanotechnology merge with interplanetary adventure. Welcome to our future. That's the Transhuman Space book. It's an entire full line. GURPS has like a bunch of books. This is all third edition, but they have GURPS tends to be backwards compatible, so they put out like a little supplement that you can get for free called changing no called there's an update. It lets you, it tells you what you need to do to sort of transition third edition material into fourth edition material. But there's also a special one for Transmin Space called Changing Times, which also it's like deals with like the specifically how to do it for this particular line. And there are some GURPS fourth edition books as well. It's a very, very, very cool setting. And when people say that GURPS doesn't have settings, they do. And there are also even adventures for it. Just saying. Okay, now I'm catching back up on chat. Let's see. Okay. Rissa's like, if I do run this, I have to invite Rissa. Rissa really loved Transmute Space. It's a very cool setting. Let's see. Oh, 2002 is after I stopped playing with the old group that did GURPS. That's why I never heard of it. Yeah, it's if you stopped in 2002, hey, Krellin, if you stopped in 2002, did you ever play 4th edition at all? Did you, because 4th edition came out, you must not have. You must have never played 4th edition. I don't know if you'd like it or not. I like the 4th edition. I like the 3rd edition too. Like I'm not prone to edition wars, you know, like they're all their things. But yeah, I really liked what they did for 4th edition. Maybe you would, I don't know. Let's say, Rissa's like, I would say it's Cyberpunk's Perk Your Cousin, and sadly I have to go now. I'll see you, Rissa. Belated. I've had an interesting day today causing trouble for a local counselor. VO, what kind of trouble did you cause? You can tell I'm catching up to chat, but I am. I want to know what kind of trouble you caused. Let's see. Transhumanity. We are doing a persuasive speech for finals in public speaking, and the teacher was asking for topics. So I brought up ownership laws for cyber prosthetics provided by companies in the future. Very nice. If you need prosthetic limbs to do a job and you get fired, retire, etc., who do they belong to? Ooh, that's very nice. Yes, yes. Vio saying they're trying to bring in, I like that you knew that I wanted to know the answer to that question, Vo, before I even asked it. They're trying to bring in paid parking in a way that would completely screw local businesses and elderly residents. So I've been informing all my grandmas and friends who will raise hell. Oh, good, good. Vio says, Trooper, it's a gothic science fantasy saga that's utterly funking bonkers. Fair content warning. It covers heavy topics including gore, parental trauma, death, dead bodies, themes of imperialism, love, and loss. Oh, I'm into it. Tasman Muir is the queen of ripping my heart out. Oh, Theo, is your heart has been ripped out by these books? I see. Well, that means I'm gonna just have to read them, because if this is a heart ripping out book, then I love a good ripped out heart. Do you know what I mean? I love a good ripped out heart. Speaking of which, Krellin asks, wasn't The Expanse the creator's RPG before his books? Yes, it was. And I believe there is some debate about what system they were using, but I'm telling you, it is so GURPS, like, so you know how, ooh, so good, chocolate milk. So you know how in, I don't often have chocolate milk, but then I just thought about getting some, and so now I have some. Like in the house, I meant. So you know how in The Expanse, if you're a belter, you're kind of like long and elongated? That is a parahuman template in Transhuman Space, and I think it's the tenon. Let me see. Non-human characters, infomorph characters, parahuman and bioroid templates, 116. It's not the Aquamorph, it's not the Felicia. I think it's the tenon. Yeah, so the tenon is it's a template, and these are all DNA sequencing that you can do to people. Like if you want to have kids, you can get your kids' gene sequence, and then you have more of them. And the tenon, Duncanite engineering optimized the tenon metabolism for life in 0G and microgravity environments without bone and muscle wasting. Now, tenon make up a majority of the Duncanite population, and the Duncanites live out in space. They're asteroid belters, right? They're belters. This template is for 2nd generation tenon, after Avatar Cluster Corp removed bugs in the 1st generation and began trading their research data with other companies for quality of life gene sequences. They tend to be tall and thin with good looks and unusually long toes, usable as grasping fingers. There are about 160,000 tenon. Avatar licenses the genes. Many non-Duncanite spacers pick it for their children. And then there are a couple of variants, tenon variants. One from, there's the Wu Tsao, engineered by the Women's Pantropic Collective of Margaret Station, which is a feminist utopian station. separatist feminist Utopian station. These parahumans are a fusion of the Tenon and the Metanoia as Tenon, but add +1 to your IQ, versatile, imaginative, altered sex ratio, female-only births, parthenogenesis, can voluntarily become pregnant with clones of herself, and sexual orientation lesbian. This is very much Margaret Station is very much like Daughters of a Coral Dawn. There's a bunch of sort of like 1970s, 80s lesbian sci-fi, and we have a station that does that. And there's ZR5. These Zhao-Chu space operations bioroids have light gray skin, blue hair, and small suckers derived from tree frog genetics on their fingers and toes. Get rid of longevity and no degeneration 0G, and add bioroid body, clinging, and workaholic. So the belters that you see in, at least that you did in the beginning, because I think they did that for the first couple episodes and they realized it was probably a little bit too expensive, but the kind of like long and elongated and gangly sort of belters that you see in The Expanse, that's the Tenon. And I was like, oh, Tenon. Anyhow, I thought that was pretty exciting. I'm catching up on chat. Let's see. The Expanse was originally intended to be an MMORPG setting. Then they tried to make it a TTRPG. It ended up being made into a book series, then a TV show. And now there's an official Expanse RPG. Though I actually have the official Expanse RPG. And it's right over there. I think I kickstarted it. So yes. Let's see. Grass Jones voice? Yes. Nagata, speaking of The Expanse, yes. VO, Trooper, are you familiar with Lancer? I am. If not, it was in that itch.io racial justice bundle a couple years back, so you probably have a copy. I do have a copy. I have a copy because I got the racial justice bundle, so I have it from there. And I'm listening to right now, I should probably pull up the game while we're chatting, but I want to catch up on chat. Oh, hey, I'm almost caught up on chat. So now I can pull up the game while we talk about this. Shimosa's like, you have me at octopus. Yeah, you can be an intelligent, uplifted octopus. Yes, let's sing the body electric. Ignore all the sour notes. Yes. I don't think I was even doing 3rd edition. Pretty sure we're still doing seconds. Oh, Krellin, I find it unlikely you're doing 2nd edition. Because like, you know how Vampire the Masquerade, the 1st edition lasted for like a hot second. It was like maybe 1 year, and then the 2nd edition happened real quick. GURPS 1st and 2nd did not last very long. 3rd edition came out in 1988, I believe it was. And by the way, I had just, in case you wanted to know, that epic fanfare sound is from the Gamblers Roll20. And I was like, oh, I know I have an epic fanfare sound on Roll20, so I just pulled that up. Let me see, hold on. I'm going to check this out, because basically GURPS 1st and 2nd edition just did not last very long. They were like, so 1st edition, yeah, that's right. So 1st and 2nd edition came out in 1986. So like 1st edition was out less than half a year. 2nd edition comes out in 86. And then 3rd edition comes out in 88. So if you were probably playing the 3rd edition, it's possible you're playing the 2nd, but it just those 2nd edition didn't last very long either. And so 3rd edition lasted for what, 16 years before they went to the 4th edition. And the 4th edition, which we're currently still in, has lasted 19 years. Not sure. I'm actually not sure. I reconnected with my GURPS group after I got back from my year in Ohio, so I might have stopped GURPS in the mid-90s. What were you doing in Ohio? And where? Vo says, my mention the Locked Tomb series is by no means a cunning ploy on my part to have more people scream about these fucking books with nope, totally not. Feel free to hit me up on Discord. Wait, hold on, wait. Now I need to pull up a new tab. So, I see the Locked Tomb series is getting the 9th. Got it. Well, now I need to get this. Okay. I will hit you up. So Slenderman is real in The Expanse. Yes, actually. Yes. Uplifted Octopus. You talking about Eclipse Phase? No. Talking about Transhuman Space, which, by the way, came out before Eclipse Phase. So Transhuman Space, I think Steve Jackson Games was first to market for a transhumanist RPG book. They did not come out first for Cyberpunk because their offices were raided by the Secret Service, who confiscated all their materials because they thought that So Lloyd Blanket, I mean, this is lore. I'll tell you once we actually start. Let's see. Yes, you are correct, Trooper. My GURPS basic book is in fact third edition. Yeah, mine too. I haven't looked at it in a while. Yeah, I mean, mine too, right? Because that's third is what I started with. I can't imagine that first and second edition had really good uh, push. Like I imagine they got their real big momentum in terms of getting things out before the public with third. So Carl says, I attended a year at Case Western Reserve University in Cleveland before my disinterest in anything beyond my majors caused me to lose my academic scholarship. What were your majors? And I know someone who teaches at Case Western now. And we are officially going to start the second phase of our chatting with each other, which is the game is up while I chat with you. Wow, delicious. Sorry, I really needed chocolate milk today. Why did I need it? I don't know, but I did. And I'm very glad that I got some. I'm sad that I broke it, but let's make sure our volume isn't too high, shall we? Whoop. So I just wanted you to know that I'm very happy to have this chocolate milk. History and computer science. Oh, those are both very nice. Yeah, I not that you care, but I approve of both of those majors. Really, I did not major in computer science as an undergrad, but we had distribution requirements where you have to take your distribution requirements, and I was doing a double major in music and German studies, and music took care of my arts distribution, and German studies took care of my humanities distribution. So I had to get social science and math science. And for social science, I took these 2 archaeology classes, which were amazing, by this visiting anthropologist, and I took archaeological ethics and then the archaeology of non-Western cultures, and it was really great. It was a really great introduction to anthropology and archaeology. It was really she was very, very good at what she did. And then for my math and hard science, I took computer science classes. I took Introduction to Computer Programming 1 and 2, and
Welcome back, Captain. How
hi.
can I be of assistance?
Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks. And then then because of that, I ended up taking discrete math and a couple other things to sort of like go on with that. I didn't end up minoring, or I probably should have, but I kind of was running out of time because I was doing too much. So yeah, I ended up turning the reason why I didn't minor in computer science is because I ended up turning my German studies major into a minor so that I could take more classes in computer science and some other things. So anyhow, I was really glad to have had distribution requirements, because without them, I never would have discovered some of the really cool things that I never would have been running around. Well, you know what? I started computer programming when I was a kid, like in middle school, by cracking programs and printing out the basic code on the printer, the dot matrix, and like then reading the basic code and seeing how it did 10 go to, that sort of thing. Print 10, print hello, 20, go to 10. So I was doing that as a kid, but I hadn't done it for a long time afterwards. But I got back into it, and that was really good. I really appreciate it. So by the way, we're in Eridanos. This here Tartarus is clearly the end-game planet. We can go. So at the moment, we have only one mission left that is not the end game mission, but I should tell you this. So here's the thing. We have one mission left in this game that is not the end game mission, right? So we have the main quest, which is the City in the Stars, and that's clearly our end game quest. But we also have Makes Spacesuits Won't Travel. This is our one side quest we have not completed, and I'm supposed to model these outfits for Celeste on Byzantium. The problem is, if I go to Byzantium, everyone's going to try to kill me because I am shoot on sight at Byzantium. So I do not think that I can complete this quest because people keep wanting to kill me there. Now, it's possible that maybe if I go there and run, I can just run to her shop, model all the stuff, and then run back out while everyone's trying to kill me. It's a possibility. And I feel like I should try it for completionist's sake. Iconoclast Marauder Spacer. Now, I don't know if she'll talk to me. I don't know if she'll talk to me, but I'm gonna just see. Iconoclast helmet. Because I'm pretty sure I saved. I've been gathering, basically I've been gathering all this armor. So I think I have it in
Sam, my vacuum tube
here.
require evacuating.
So this may not work out. This may work out very badly for us, which is entirely possible, but I figured we could try. Space Marauder Iconoclast. Let's see what we have. We're looking for Spacer, Marauder, and Iconoclast. And while I have to look, but once I get myself looked in, then I will see what you all have to say. Although, I mean, I do have some questions. I've got some Spacer's Choice things, but I don't know if Spacer's Choice things count as Spacer things. All right, let me look. I just have to read this. Marauder armor. That's one. Marauder helmet. So I just need Spacer and Iconoclast. Iconoclast helmet, although I think I already have one, but just in case. Spacer's goggles. So I need Spacer and Iconoclast armor. Lightweight Spacer's gear. We're going to hope that is Spacer's gear. And I need Iconoclast armor. Fashionable. Oh. Do I not have any Iconoclast armor? Because if I don't have it, then I cannot complete this mission, and our life will be sad. Don't tell me I got rid of it, because I try not to get rid of anything. You know how I am. I try to keep all things at all times. If I got rid of my Iconoclast armor because I was trying to be responsible, Iconoclast, got it. Okay, I think I've got all of the...
Not those. The ones in port. Yes, there.
Okay, Sam.
And while you're at it, could you switch my binaries to...
Okay, I'm going to catch up on chat and also talk to my crew because we just finished a thing, and I'm not going to interrupt them.
I can't believe we took down that slug parasite queen thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what it was, but I really hope they were cameras.
Oh, okay. Let's see. I'm sure given that we are here, most of us care at least a little bit. Yeah, you know. Dot matrix. The in-game doesn't take place on a planet, Trooper. Oh. Would you like some Horlicks, old man? Got a disguise? Say before you go. I should do that. I'm pretty sure I never finished this quest when I played this. See, it's just there, and I have all the pieces for it. I just think they're going to shoot me. So got another hour through your Alone Against the Flames last night. You're in a tree in the woods looking forward to what happens next. Yeah, I'm in a tree in the woods. It didn't work out well for me. But everything is fine, is what I'm going to say. Everything is fine. I don't know how true that is, but we're going to give a quick hello to all of our crew. And hopefully that won't go badly. I mean, no, they can't go badly, but you know. So,
You know, I think I've had enough of Eridanos for one lifetime. I'm starting to miss our ship.
yeah. So it doesn't look like we have new conversation options for our companions, but we should just double check to make sure we don't want to miss anything. Right, just in case. All right, come here. Let's, Hey, Felix, how you doing? Oh, I see. I'm on the wrong side of the elevator. I got you. Thanks for making me look bad. Did you see how Felix just subtly tried to let me know that I was on the wrong side of the elevator just so that I, you know, he's trying not to make me look. He was trying not to embarrass me, which, you know, I appreciate. Hey, Nyoka, how you doing? We're gonna just try to, Hi. I would like to talk to you. No? Are you busy? Apparently you just can't talk to people when they're busy. That's fine.
I'd rest easier with that big slug being dead if it hadn't made so many little slugs. Let's get out of this place, Captain.
Okay, let's do it. And Nyoka.
Well, the deranged actress is better than the deranged scientist, I suppose.
Me too.
Just another day in Halcyon,
Oh.
huh?
Oh, well, she's trying to stop a catastrophe.
She is a catastrophe. What kind of colony are we if we're okay with her vigilante rampage? I get it. Lesser of two evils and all that. I just wish there were a bit less murder going on in Halcyon.
I get
With
it.
so many of us left.
I get you. I get you. We'll talk later. And I get you. Like, I mean, although she was murdering people who tended to murder people, so I mean, and who also wanted to destroy, like, would destroy the universe. I feel like it's tricky. Yeah, I get you.
I'm a firm believer in the sanctity of life and the right of all creatures to exist. But I must say, I'm glad we killed that parasite queen. She was quite disgusting.
Yeah, we'll talk about this later. Wait, shh, spoilers. Yeah. Vio says, oh, I forgot to mention my Lancer character. This is my first time playing. We're all students. Thank you for reminding me. We were talking about Lancer. We were talking about Lancer. Thank you. I was having that conversation with you. And I feel like this is, we're going to save. We're going to try to go to Byzantium. And we're going to try to make it to the shop, wear all of our clothing, and finish our final quest. We may need to...
Every SAM unit comes lean, mean, and ready to clean.
Great. Nothing to say to my folks. Everybody, we do not know if this is going to work out for us, but we will try. All right, let's set this one as active. Let's save so that when they shoot us very badly. So the problem with, so here's the problem with going there is that I think that all of my companions, I should just not take my companions with me. I should just go solo. Because if I go solo, then they will not stop. They will not get, did I just save? I think I did, right? I saved. I saved. I did save. Good. Okay. This way we will not. Okay. Byzantium port landing pad, Adjutant Akonde's landing pad. Let's go to the Adjutant's landing pad. That might get us there. Fewer people murdered.
Byzantium, Captain.
So, my thought right now is that I do not take... Oops, pardon me, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this. Is that I do not take any companions with me. This is my thought. Because if I don't take them with me, then they won't stop and start shooting people when people start shooting at us, because people are going to shoot at us a lot. So we're going to try this. Okay, we're going to try not... Oh, no, I have to have encumbrance. Okay, so that's fine. I'm carrying too much stuff away without them. Let's see. Let's have... take Ellie out and have Vicar Max in, because I think he gives you science. Okay, so let's... Oh, but we have to have her, because she is all about the Byzantium. So we'll have these two, and then we'll continue on. And we're going to see what will happen. Lancer. Let's see. We're all students at a prestigious war academy in the Carrican Trade Baronies. I made a guy who grew up in a polyamorous family mercenary company operational team. He was vat-grown from a genetic mix of a dozen parents. So, of course, his nickname call sign is Tadpole. Oh, that's nice. Now we're all being sent to do an imperialism as finals project thesis research. Oh, interesting. Interesting. So, I have... Okay, give me a quick... Yeah, okay, hold on. Let me do this. Let me look at a map. So we are here. We are in a building, it looks like. We need to go down to the next floor. Where are we? We are here. This is our active quest, and where are we? I thought that being in this landing pad would be faster. So fast traveling would be great, but we cannot do that while people are trying to murder us. Okay, so look, we can't fast travel while there are hostiles. They're always going to be hostiles because people are mad at us, you know? So this is just gonna be, hey Prax, how are you? We're kind of in a situation right now where we are doing an experiment to see if we can complete this one side quest that we have left to complete. Just one. We just have one. And excuse me. Whoa. I just got a new trophy, everybody. Don't carry so much encumbrance or risk crew members being killed in the shootout. I can see why this is a tough one. Yeah, do you see what I'm saying? My life is very hard. So here's the thing that I just thought. We're here, right? Maybe we can fast travel now. And then we will get ourselves much closer to where our quest is. Nope. There are hostiles nearby. Yeah, we're gonna just see, you know, if maybe we can get far enough away from hostiles to fast travel and maybe kill fewer people on our way to a clothing store. Because, you know, I'd rather kill fewer people on our shopping spree, you know, as a... Hey, look, we can do it. Okay, we can fast travel. We're gonna fast travel to right near the shop. Then we're gonna run towards the shop and see if... This is gonna be a whole thing, isn't it? Anyhow, yeah. Oh, hey, Rupert. Riz isn't here to ask today how late we'll be streaming. Does spilling my milk does add extra time. So I'm probably gonna do like 3:45, 3:30. Like we're gonna see. We'll see where we're at 3:30. We can go to 3:45. Yeah, so like around there probably. So I've been listening to the podcast Ludonarrative Dissidents, right? Which is Ross Payton, who does RPG radio, role-playing radio. James Wallace, who is the creator of Hogshead Publishing and The Adventures of Baron Munchausen, and then Greg Stolze, who did Invisible Armies and some... Look, nobody's shooting at me right now. I think I might be able to do it, everybody. Let's just hope that nobody starts shooting at us. Oh, y'all.
Oh, good. A fight.
No. I don't want to fight anybody. Let's not. Is she dead? Is she dead? Oh, so she's dead. So we're gonna have to try to get back in here without her getting killed by anybody. So let's try that again, everybody. I want to turn in my quest. You know what I mean? So we're gonna do that again. No, wrong button. Pardon me. But next time, I think we're right here. Next time, yeah, we're gonna just have to rush. Vicar Max, why'd you kill her? Vicar Max. So that's this podcast, right? And it was kickstarted. So they kickstarted the first season. They kickstarted the second season. I don't know if they're kickstarting a third season, but or when their third season ends. I feel like it's going to happen sometime soon. Anyhow, I've been talking a little bit about it because it's on my mind. It's one of the things that I'm listening to when I take my bike rides, alternating with oh, we're here, aren't we? Alternating with Nope, that's not it. I want to fast travel. Alternating with the with Midst, which is really good, everybody. If you have not listened to it, I recommend it. It's good. It's a very good podcast. But I can't listen to podcasts like here around my computer. I can only listen to it when I'm like walking or riding or washing dishes. Basically, I don't know what it is, but I cannot listen to a podcast if I have like very yeah, I don't know what it is. I can do it when I'm doing physical stuff. And then anyhow, they did a what the podcast is that every week or every episode they review a different game, but they're all like hyper intellectual game nerds and designers, and so their reviews are not just like, oh, I liked it, but they do things like, what is the game trying to do, how does it do it, how do people play it, what would we change about it. So it's kind of like a 201 engagement with games, and they do a review of Lancer. By the way, we're here. Let's save again. Let's just save again, and let's see what we can do. We have to remember that there are people who are trying to kill us, and let's not provoke a fight. Let's just I'm gonna sneak. I'm gonna sneak, and maybe if we sneak there, nobody will notice us, and then we won't get killed. And then the minute we get in, we have to close the door immediately. So this is our goal. So they did a review of Lancer. Okay. Quick. Let's get in here. Oh, there's a guard in here. Okay, is she still alive? She is not still alive. Dang it! Okay, there's a guard in her spot. Okay, so the question becomes, can I take out the guard without getting her killed? Or okay, hold on. I have an idea. I think I might know the way to do this. I think what I do is station my party members outside of the shop. If I can station my party members outside of the shop and then go in, then I can take out that guard without killing the woman. And then maybe I can... It depends on whether she counts as an enemy. This is our last attempt at seeing if this will work. And if it doesn't, then I think I just got rid of that last save. Oops, I think I overwrote my save. Life times la la la. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to try to leave my companions outside. Ludonarrative dissidents is one of my favorite bits of jargon. Yeah, and they call themselves the ludonarrative dissidents, right? Very nice mouthfeels. Absolutely. Oh, mouthfeels. I love me some ContraPoints. I wish I had a smoke bomb. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to go right over here. And I would like to, I believe I do this, and I think they should now be held, right? I think they should, no, you're not supposed to follow me. You're supposed to not follow me.
Sure.
Okay, don't follow me, right? Just stay here and don't follow me. Good. Great. All right. I wish I could just, what's the word? Sneak attack somebody? I mean, I can, but I wish I could sneak attack somebody in a, you know. Okay, excuse me.
What? Something
Incoming.
Nothing? Did you come in here? Did you come in here? I told you not to come in here. You didn't come in here, did you? I don't think I can kill her guard without having her dead. And they all hate me a whole lot. So I just don't think I can do it. I did not kill her, by the way. I did not shoot her. For the record, I did not do it. So we are not going to be able to finish that side quest. That makes me very sad, which means we're going to have to go right back here. Yeah. Ah, dang it. Sunshine, lollipops, and murder everywhere. I like to see EMPs and plasma weapons. Same. ContraPoints. Sorry, I've been in and out. Don't worry about it. Trying to finish a few things before 2. Got you. Do they treat her as your ally? Oh, they gunned someone down. They need to stop shooting people. I wish I could park them. Oh, I had a thought. You know what? I had a thought. You know what I could do? Yeah, but I don't know how they killed that woman. I was thinking that maybe I could leave them up by the ship. Sorry. Sunshine, lollipops, and murder everywhere. I like to see EMPs and plasma weapons. Thank you. That's, who does not like Leslie Gore, right? Leslie Gore is amazing. By the way, I just don't think we can finish that, and it's going to haunt me forever. Let's go meet Phineas in his lab. Hey, Phineas. Why does every repetition of "I did not kill her" make it seem less believable? Because I really don't think I did. I only shot once, and you know how my accuracy is. You know it couldn't have been me. You know that's not me. I mean, it could be me, but it wasn't in this moment. I'm going to just eat my Raptidon meat. By the way, I'm 40 pounds under encumbrance. I'm just saying that right now. 41 pounds under encumbrance. And we're going to take... Oops. We're going to take our people with us. We're going to go and... Ellie and Yoka. I don't think we're going to be fighting. Well, we're going to get rid of Ellie. We're going to bring in Vicar Max. And I love Ellie, though. What is this? Phineas Improved Science Lab. Negotiate with Sprats for territory. Install cystifying slurry catchment. 12th power energy field. Whitening flux disperser. Very exciting. Never touch this. No. Rocks. I see. We'll need more sensitivity. Okay. He doesn't know what that is. That's fine. I'm going to read chat. Clean up outside first. Sometimes you just can't complete a quest. I know, but it's right there. Verb. Just like sometimes you can't just not complete a game. I know. Sometimes you can just not. I know, it's hard. There have been so very few games I've not completed, and I want you all to know that I have accepted in my heart that I'm not going to complete Gears of War, and I'm not going to restart it. I've accepted in my heart that I've accepted in my heart that I am not going to complete Oblivion, and that I should move on. Those are all things that I have I have absolutely accepted that I'm not going to complete Gears of War. Want to talk about the hope?
How can I help?
Oh, wait. So, we're here. This is us completing our mission. So, I read all that. Pretty sure I read this. I did. So, we're here to complete our quest. Hello, giant cysty pig. How are you doing? Are you awake? No, you're dead. Right. I feel like we are, in game.
What's on your mind?
Yeah?
Certainly. How can I help?
Should I... okay, this I think is it. Should I expect any resistance?
It wouldn't surprise me. When I pulled you out of the Hope, the board nearly intercepted me. I expect they stepped up security since my little act of larceny.
Just so we're clear, you know skip drives aren't supposed to be used like this, right?
Skip drives were never designed to be used within a system, but I skipped my ship across Halcyon when I rescued you, and that turned out fine, mostly. That is, I ruined my ship and nearly killed myself in the process, but The maneuver was well within acceptable margins of risk. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
That's okay. Wait. People aren't going to notice a gigantic colony ship slamming into the rings of Terra 2?
Unlikely. The Hope is as massive as the Groundbreaker, but compared to the rings of Terra 2, positively minuscule. The board might notice, possibly, depending on the position of their heads relative to the depth of their collective posteriors.
I assume I'm going to, okay, but sure. Okay, no more questions. I'm ready.
I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers, scientists, engineers, experts in their field.
And a bartender.
If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If
Okay.
there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it.
Okay. Well, let's go. This is it. End game content, like a lot of BioWare inspired video games tend to do. Here we go. Last moment. Love the big moving thing. Turbine. Okay. I don't know what we're gonna do, everybody, but we're gonna win. So anyway, back to this podcast. I find the podcast very interesting. Sometimes they irritate me, but I respect them very much as designers and people with a lot of history and experience and knowledge. So I listen. I continue to listen. Sometimes I sort of listen and I think, oh, that's very interesting. Sometimes I listen and I think, oh, I need to play that game they mentioned. Sometimes I listen and I think, oh, I don't think that's right. I need to make a video essay about that, or a video short. Anyhow, they did one on Lancer, and they talked about, right, the way in which Lancer has sort of a split sort of system. Like the mech combat is very detailed, tactical, and then the non mech combat is quite loose, and sort of like the mix of systems that way. And they seem to be a little bit less crunchy, although they have been crunchy in their past. But they said good things about the mech combat, which, to be fair, everybody I know does. Everybody I know that talks about Lancer tends to say very good things about Lancers.
Captain, I hope
Yes?
Dr. Wells has not dragged you into one of his irrational schemes again. My diagnosis of his mental stability is not flattering.
Well, I think he did draw me into one of his schemes, actually,
What
so...
of that, Captain? How can I be of assistance? See you soon, Captain.
Just going. We're going to go do the scheme, the irrational scheme. We're going to go do that now. We're going to go to the Hope, and Halcyon's second colony ship arrived damaged and decades behind schedule. Its crew had long since perished, and its frozen colonists were unable to be revived. Well, I assume that we have multiple more sessions. I assume we're not going to just end
The Hope.
now.
I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive.
Okay. Well, tell me about the Hope.
The Hope is the Groundbreaker's prettier, sleeker sister. She wandered off and got lost for 70 years, but just recently was found. Also, there are hundreds of thousands of frozen organic life forms hibernating in her hold.
Max says, okay, I'm heading out to walk the dogs. You should tell us what kind of dogs you have, by the way. I'll leave the stream running and be back shortly. Thank you. Front lawn mode, now it can active watch. Thank you, Hawkeye. Prax says, I don't hate Lancer. I've just decided I prefer Mechton. I do dislike, however, how some Lancer players deny that any such style games existed before Lancer. What do you mean? What do you mean by such style games? Well, not what do you mean, but what do they? You say that you hate that Lancer players deny that such style games existed before. What style are we talking about? So when they say that, what style are we talking about? Because I want to know what they mean when they say that. Unless they added more stuff from way back when I played this, the Hope is the final level and there's nothing after it. Yeah, So Krellin asked the same question I have. What style, or at least what style do they say that it is, you know? Because I can't believe they mean mech style games because there are so many of them. Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Give me a second. This is actually really important. I need to, hold on. This is really, really important. I need to write this down right now. I will forget it. This is important. Mech. And then I had another one, and it was folk horror. And then I had another one, and it was, oh, dang it. Oh, yeah. Overpowered PCs. Okay, thanks. Look, there's a thing that's going on that I can't tell you about, but you just reminded me of a thing, and so I had to, like, put it down. Or else I would forget it, and I cannot forget it because it's important for later, and you will all find out about it later. Later, you'll find out about it. What was I doing again?
Forgetfulness can be an early warning sign of asphyxiation due to loss of pressurization. Are you breathing comfortably, Captain? I need
Yes.
you to reroute power from our ship to the
Yes,
Hope's
I knew that.
auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive.
Right, what's going to happen if I skip the Hope, though?
If your calculations are even slightly off, you could crash the entire colony ship into Terra too.
Well, that would be
Or
bad.
the sun.
Oh, yeah, okay, but that's not... I wanted the positive outcome. It's fine. It's fine. You know what? It's fine. So I've got some companions, right? And my companions give me boosts. And let's see what they do. So she's going to give me... That's a bunch of healing. I do enjoy healing. She gives me bonus to medical. Felix gives me boost to persuade, which I doubt I'll need. So I'm trying to be responsible at this point in time. Nyoka gives me a boost to lie. Oh, interesting. Parvati gives me a boost to engineering, which may not be bad in this situation, right? And then Vicar Max gives me a boost to hacking. Which is probably also not bad in this situation. And Sam gives me a boost to intimidate, which... fine. So why don't we take Parvati and Vicar Max with us right now? I feel like that's going to be our joy. And side note, we have to eat food again, because apparently you have to eat food, which is... Okay.
I'll lock up behind you.
Thank you. So, Parvati and Vicar Max. Sorry, Nyoka and Ellie, who are my faves. But let's do that. Let's see. Max dogs are in most of his YouTube uploads. They're all good dogs. Oh, I need to know what kind of dogs they are. Focus on mech combat and space dogfighter combat. Yeah, battle. Yes. There are Lancer players who commit Lancers inherently better, and that it is the only Gundam style game in existence. Yeah. Well, I think there are a lot of Lancer players who think, I mean, I've heard people think that people think that Lancer is the best RPG, in the same way that people think that a lot of RPG is the best RPG. But I've not heard Lancer players say that Lancer is the only mech game that exists. I've heard them say that they think it's the best mech game that exists. And that, I think, is as much to do with the lore as it is with the mech combat itself. Okay. So, we've got some stuff going on over here. Let's check it out. Do you think anything bad's going to happen, or do you think this is going to be like, let's just go take care of this and it'll be really easy and fine? I feel like that's what's going to happen, right? No resistance, nothing bad. Those Lancer players must be like 12. They like to claim that Battletech and Robotech are just war games and not a TTRPG. I mean... Okay, we've got a workbench. That is not an... Oh, sorry. Oh, hold on. Oh, wrong button. Well, as it turns out, there were people here that I did not realize were here. There are corporate recruits here, and I didn't know that. And now I know it. And I pressed the wrong button. There's a little bit of a panic. I just okay, great. Surprise. Didn't know it. Well, okay. Well, that's just okay. Let's see. And after having played both, I'll say that Mech Combat is better and Mechton. Kron's like, also Rift says Glitter Boys, but I know that's my opinion. Yeah. You take the group I normally went with. Oh, cool. Very new to Lancer, can't really comment on the culture. Here's something from the Lancer core book I appreciate. See, the things that I know about people who like Lancer, there are a couple of things, right? One, that Lancer's done by the people who did Kill 6 Billion Demons, so it brought in a whole bunch of people new to TTRPGs, if you haven't played a lot of other TTRPGs. And the people I know who like it because it's very explicitly progressive in its politics. And so I don't think it's just the mech combat that they really like about Lancer. It's also the sort of lack of dystopianness in the universe. I suppose some people might think of Lancer as a hope punk game, or one of those sorts of games sort of in that moment. So the people I know who really like Lancer like it not just because of its mech combat, but because of its sort of utopian setting as well, or hope punk. So that's better, a hope punk setting. So they think that like it's that sort of mix of hope punk plus crunchy tactical combat, and sort of like more narrativist outside of tactical. Like outside of combat, it's a bit more narrativist. It's hope punk, but it's got good crunchy tactical combat. And I think that particular mix, I don't know of a lot of games that have that particular mix. A lot of the other, especially the kind of ways in which they sort of do politics, the way that they do the politics of their game. I don't know a lot of mech games that do that in this way. Lancer does feel to me very much like a game that's very much of this moment. Plus, it's also connected to the people who did Kill 6 Billion Demons, the webcomic. So I think that Lancer is very much a very different kind of game than a lot of the other mech games. I think it's closer to some of the... I think there are other games that it's closer to that are not mecha games. So I can see why they say that. And I don't necessarily take it as... I just don't necessarily think that they're doing the same thing as Mechton or Robotech or GURPS Mecha or any of the other sort of mecha games. I think they're doing just slightly different things. And so with a different vibe, coming from a different subcultural gaming space. So I get it, I may be a little quiet as I need to do prep work for running my D&D campaign tonight. Artie, what's happening in your D&D campaign? Just tell us a little bit, and then you can, ignore us while you prep, or like have us on in the background. Vio says, we believe that ideas of liberation, of radical anti-fascism and anti-hate can begin around the table with friends and in the streets, at the ballot box, and in all of our hearts. Sometimes around the table with friends is the only place where liberation, where fighting back can happen. This does not diminish the impact that it can have. That's why we made Lancer, to help people fight back, if nowhere else than around the table with friends. Yeah. Krellin says, like many final levels, this is mostly combat, though you can non-combat parts if you aren't kill on sight with the board. Oh. Wait. But Krellin, I'm kind of kill on sight with the board right now. Does that... Okay. Krellin, now you give me flashbacks to the end of Knights of the Old Republic. Vio says, yeah, I appreciate the progressiveness and utopian ethos, but also the utopia with 36 asterisks. Feels like the utopian world building of Star Trek's Federation, but far more well thought out. Yeah. Roller says, choice made. Yeah, so it just feels to me like when people who are praising Lancer, so I've not heard anyone say that because I'm on Reddit a lot, and I read like Reddit RPG and Reddit, a bunch of these Reddits that are RPG related, and also modular synth related, and also professor related. But I've heard people. I mean, Lancer is a game that people shout out all the time with, because in basically Reddit RPG, the r/RPG, a lot of what happens on that thread is somebody's like, hey, I want a game where I can do X. Does anybody have any recommendations? There's a lot of that on that subreddit, and which is very wholesome. And then everybody gives their suggestions, also very wholesome. And the suggestions tend to be people don't recommend GURPS, even though that's the stereotype. Everyone recommends GURPS all the time. But GURPS is not particularly hot in that way. So it's a lot of OSR recommendations, Lancer recommendations, OSR, Lancer, Powered by the Apocalypse. Fate less so, is less big. I take it that it was really big at one point in time as a recommendation. What else do I see a lot of? I see a lot of PBTA. I see a lot of OSR, really, especially. Those are the two big ones that come up all the time. And whenever somebody asks for something tactical, Lancer comes up. That's what someone's like, I'm looking for a tactical game, and people are like, Lancer. So that's what I see. I don't tend to see people talk about how I've not ever seen a Lancer fan say it's the only mecha RPG, but I do see them talk about it because of its ethos. Let me see. Available functions: patch, route an auxiliary power source to supplement the reactor. The status, logs, view archive logs, recorded audio transmissions, and or internal messages. Let's do that. I wonder which order these. Let's do this. Automated audio transcripts. Universal Defense Logistics would like to remind employees that it is in no way responsible for the highly unfortunate but realistically probable case of loss of life in its facilities. Hunt. W. This is it, folks. Nolda F. Say goodbye to old Blue, eh? Hunt W. Yeah, if anyone wants to. Terega R. Good riddance. Volkov A. Why so bitter, Rezi? She's been a good home. Terega R. Give me a spaceship any day of the week. Hunt D. Well, we'll see how you feel a year in. Nolda F. So, moment of silence? Or should we make a toast? Anything? Feels weird leaving Earth in the rearview mirror. Hunt W. No. From now on, we only look forward. Let's look at our manual log. 10 years. Longest trip Dawn and I ever took was a week-long sojourn into the Silver Mountains. Even that set her on edge. She's a homebody, always was. She packed so much food, we could have been stranded out in those rocks for a month. We probably would have been just fine. UDL sent us on team-building seminar into the city once. They paid for everything. Donna still packed nutrient bars just in case the bus broke down. It's gonna take this ship 10 years to reach Halcyon. An entire decade. It's a good thing UDL provided the rations, or else she might have dumped our life savings into mixed nuts and freeze-dried meat. I bet she's dead. I bet they're both dead. Pre-launch roll call. Pre-launch... Yeah, they're all dead. Pre-launch roll call recording. 24 crew members. Personnel of notable rank. Captain, Willem Hunt. First mate, Donna Hunt. Navigation, Rezi Torrega. Chief engineer, Frank Nolda. Medical officer, Alexei Volkov. And they're all dead. Well, let's check out the status. Status report. Let's look at the power. UDL number 2's reactor is in power save mode. Only life support is powered. Okay. Maintenance status. The engines are 22,000, 56 days overdue. So it's been a while. Pending work orders. Microwave short-circuited after some idiot left his fork on his plate. Macrowave clock has stopped. Macrowave is stuck on high power mode. Macrowave has stopped working entirely. Okay, well, hibernation storage status? Well, they're all functioning within normal parameters, so I think what we do is we make this patch. Now we have to patch Ada into Hope's communication systems. Okay, well, let's go do that. Also, since I've been here a while, I need to eat food again. Apparently, my character likes to eat food. I don't know what that's about. Just seems sort of irresponsible to me, but that's fine. Let's take these bunch of nanners. And let's head over to where we need to go. And while that's happening, I'm going to... Hello, person. I'm going to check chat. Oh, there's a person over there. And I don't know if I can... we're just going to... Yeah, so... I want to know what chat is saying, because I feel like chat is going to be less threatening than what we are coming upon here, but Steam Trevor Cleaver Ultra. Oh. By the way, I don't think this should count as stealing. Because this is my ship. I mean, I don't own it. But also, I kind of feel like it's been abandoned. So I feel like I should be able to just... I feel like this ship... I don't think this should count as stealing. Okay. All right. We're going to just loot quite a lot. Because we might need it. And... this is all in-game stuff. I don't know why I'm whispering. It's not like if I speak loudly, they can hear me in the game, but it feels like that. You know what I mean? Like I always, ooh, hey, identity cartridge. Awesome. Great. So, I wonder if they can see me from, through the windows. I don't know if they can. Let's, examine. Engineer's log, CE 17. This whole starving to death thing isn't all it's cracked up to be. On the upside, the bathrooms are the cleanest they've been since we left port. It's made my job a hell of a lot easier. Thurston Stallworth, custodial engineer. So starving to death happened. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna rechat. Let's see. Now I will acknowledge that Mekton is closer to a generic because it doesn't have a setting or lore. There are 4 or 5 of them. Yeah. Artie says, I'm incorporating one of the Radiant Citadel adventures into our campaign in my world, so copying some of the names and pronunciations there. Oh, that's very cool. I've got Radiant Citadel. It's one of my goals is to run some Radiant Citadel at some point in time because I want to support the book and I would like to do that. But that is going to be I feel like that's probably going to be a summer. I'm really excited when the summer comes to get a lot of writing done on my book, academic book, and then also do a lot of gaming. At least to have I did it last summer. I had like a second stream running simultaneously in the summer. I'd like to do that again this coming summer. I haven't done the math on the finances for it, but I think I'm okay financing a game out of pocket, for a season. So we'll see how it goes. Trooper, stop picking things up. There's nothing more after this. Oh. You think I could finish today? You think I could finish today, Krellin? Okay. Okay. Whispering is atmospheric. Okay, let's, really? Okay, well, let's see what we got. Quincy Duncan? He has a whole name. Oh, he's got a name, though. I don't want to just shoot him. Hold on. What happens if I look at him? Elite corporate unit that wears heavy armor and pushes in close with shotguns. Has a lifetime subscription to Dissident Hunter. Well, he's level 30. We're gonna kill him, though. I think I might have missed.
Incoming, Captain.
Yeah, that's okay. Oh, hi.
Everyone all right?
Yeah, we're okay. We're okay. Everyone's fine. I'm okay. It's all good. I think he moved. I think a person could finish the amount of time you have. I'm not certain you are that person. Okay, that's shoot him. Murder, death, kill. Blood for the blood god. Yeah. I may not be that person, but I could be. Hey, there's a workbench right there. I'm sorry that, by the way, that my camera control's a little bit loose at the moment. I try to have pretty. I think I generally have decent camera control that does not involve making people seasick. Oh, excuse me. We're gonna just. Excuse me. Hi.
Paperwork squared away?
Oh yeah. No, I'm fine. Cool. Yeah. It's awesome. Excuse me. Hey, look. They didn't... Oh, this is great. I'm... Okay, hold on. Continue. Transcript. Help Alexi mental problem food. No food, digestion, Borst. Okay, continue. I'm losing time. Go. Frightening epiphany. Will, ship graduates. Oh, this is like emotional things. This is good. This is good. All right. Okay. So let's go. I don't want to run out of my spy stuff. Can I go here? Nope. I'm gonna run out. Let's just go here. Let's go. Open. Yep. There we go. Okay. Excuse me. I've run out of alibi. Well, there are a lot of auto mechanicals here. I might be able to sneak up on them and hack them. And then, let's see how that goes. Okay. There are a lot. I just need to, excuse me. Nope. Oh.
Data not found. Identify yourself.
This statement is false.
Paradox protection protocols have prevented me from registering your stated identification. Please report to your nearest mechanical engineer.
Oh no, Artie, I wasn't rushing through because I felt the need to get to the end. I was rushing through because my fake identity timer was running out, and I wanted to. Hey, I just knocked over my chocolate milk, but it was closed, so I didn't spill anything. How great is that, everybody? Just thought I'd note that one.
Paradox prevention.
Because I didn't want my ID to run out. It has now run out, so
for your cooperation.
Now no longer have to rush. Oh hey, look, it's back up. Nice. Okay, this is great. It's back up, so we can try to find where we're headed. Let's quick maps. So it looks like we're on this floor, maybe forward and to the left. So let's just go over here while I don't think this is actually the spot we need to be in. This is great. Oh, hi. This is not the way we want to go, and I want to try to get there before I run out of my very, very limited amount of alibi time. Oh, a lot of computers.
Great work.
Ran out of time. Okay. That's okay. That's okay. We're here. We've run out of time, so we might as well just, since we're here, loot and check out the things that we can.
Impressive as always.
While we are here, because we've already lost our alibi time and we moved as far forward as we can. Whew. Okay. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling very... I just want to reset my alibi. Oh, by the way, I bet I have to heal. I do. Not myself, but my repair parts. So, hard question. Did anyone clip... Oh, I don't think you could have because it was so fast. Let's continue. Message exchange. Hey, Rez. Yeah? Bored. Up for a round of torts? Yeah. But I've got bridge duty. I'll come up. Buzz me in? Sure. Don't cheat this time. Listen, it's not cheating if you don't get caught. I'm inspecting the deck all the same. Okay, you know what. I will find Alexei and play with him instead. Oh, my fuck. Shh. Sorry, it's hard to be quiet. Well, try. If we get picked up by the computer, we're on record forever. Is that so bad? I've got someone waiting for me in the pods, Alexei. This is a one-trip thing. Ooh, affairs. People are having affairs. It was on stream, actually. Wait, but I totally pressed the... Wait, I feel like there were like 2 seconds of me being on stream because I pressed chat. I feel like I did it. I know that you don't believe me, but I totally feel like I did. I feel like I did. We'll have to check. Are you sure you never saw me? Because I feel like you saw me. Well... I guess. But I feel like I did it. In my mind, I totally, was live for like 2 seconds. Excuse me. No.
Records indicate
Hi.
you have already been identified as non-standard personnel. State your purpose.
My purpose is to destroy automechanicals.
Mechanical destruction is not a valid employment option. Please try again.
You heard me. It's a new job. You want to be my first task?
Please wait while I process your inquiry. Have a pleasant day.
Thank you. Great. I'm going to just do a quick look in here. These are great logs. I would like to read them, but I'm currently on my, what do you call it? My alibi time. So we're not going to do that. Quick look. Probably nothing that I need to get. We'll take that. Thank you. And then we're going to go. Okay. That's our time. We don't want our alibi to run out. We need to get, excuse me, we need to get to this other part before we run out of, ooh, restricted access. Great. Awesome. There are a lot of rats. Oh, sprats. What do we have here? Okay, what do we got? Finding a lot more blood around the ship lately. This must be the clumsiest crew on record. You know how hard it is to get bloodstains out of steel hull? I'm gonna run out of antiseptic wash. With the amount of time I've spent on these floors, I better have a promotion waiting in Halcyon. Chief Custodial Engineer sounds fine to me. Okay, we're good, everybody. We probably should also eat more food. What is this? Ranged, wait, no, that's cigars. We don't need that. This is rations. Sure, we'll eat that. We'll hope that takes care of our food situation. It does. All right, I'm going to also save because we've gotten past a certain point. We don't have to worry about, we're not in the restricted access space, so that's good. Feeling good where we're at. Reading logs is more important than looting boxes. Probably, but now we're chill and we can take our time because we're no longer, you know, in our, I'm just sad for these people. Side note. We did that. We're gonna get food because I am addicted to food apparently, and apparently you have to eat in this game. By the way, I'm not mad about it because I feel like being forced to eat is not bad. I also would not be bothered if in this game I was forced to go to the bathroom at regular intervals. That would kind of tickle me. I imagine it would be a cutscene, but you know what I mean. I would be tickled. All right, what do we have here? Okay. I also am wondering where... So I think where we need to go is actually a floor below. Okay, so we are not in the right spot for what we need to do. So we're going to go back. I tried to get there. If I jump down here, I probably am going to be injured. But if I jump down here... See, I can jump down these... Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to... Can I shoot these people from here? I don't know if I can, but I'm going to try. Let's see. Yeah, we can shoot them from here. That's great. I'm going to shoot them from here. And then I'm going to try to jump down there. Yep. I hope you don't mind that death and destruction I just did. Let's see if we injure ourselves. Oof. Ouch. I did a little bit of injury. It's fine. It's fine. All right, so here's our goal, everybody. We're going to try to find where this computer is because we are clearly missing it a little bit. But it is... where is it? It's on the ground floor. I think this is also... I'm playing a CRPG right now where it's not required to go to the bathroom, but it can be advisable because the toilet lowers your radiation level. Oh, that's cool. I appreciate that. Let's see. Is this where we're headed? Maybe? Let's try that. Yes,
Security patrol warning. This activity is against the law.
we're close. I don't...
Error.
There...
Hope crew data not found. Identify yourself.
I do want... this statement is false.
Error. Paradox protection protocols have prevented me from registering your stated identification.
Everything I say is false.
Paradox prevention has temporarily disabled this unit's auditory processing. Thank you for your cooperation.
You're welcome. Great. So while we're here, let's see if we can just use this computer. Route the communications through the unreliable.
Can
Done.
you hear me, Captain?
Yes. Sorry. Sorry about that. Begin audio log. Is this thing working? I said begin audio, damn it. This is, P. Wells. Yes, let's go with that. Work continues on the test subject 112. Retrieved from hibernation bay 8. Time of extraction, let's say 2.5 hours ago. Time of death, 6 minutes prior. Explosive cell death, my arch nemesis, haunting my every attempt at reviving our frozen colonists, making a mockery of my procedures. I've tried every combination of every chemical available to me, attempted every variation of every possible thawing procedure. Gradual melt, flash thaw, extremities first, brain first. I don't know how much more of this I can take. 4 hours of sleep in the last 72. Can still hear their screaming in my nightmares. Test subject 112, real name, Harley Stanton, age 39. Enjoyed singing. I'm sorry, Harley, I couldn't save you. Automated audio transcript. Begin audio log as soon as I say the words begin audio log. What a ridiculously inconvenient program. What happens if I just accidentally say the phrase audio log? I don't know why I'm talking to a frozen colonist. You're losing it, Phineas. Focus, focus, come on. Make the incision. There we go. Excellent. Well, well, my frigid friend. You disobeyed the moratorium on ingesting food 36 hours prior to hibernation, didn't you? Thank the law for disposable gloves. Steady now, steady. Oh, that's not good. That's definitely not good. Damn slippery scalpel. Who makes these anyway? Spacer's choice? All right, I've got no choice. I'm going in. Okay. I do not know what I missed. I interrupted Ada, and I'm so sorry for it. Let's get out of this room and figure out what we have to... Oh, there's a... Wait, here, go. Hope Bridge keycard. Oh, glad I got that. Terminal? Let's see. Logs, okay. I don't know how long... I don't know if they... Okay. Dear Diary, everyone is running around trying to figure out how we're going to eat, but none of it means anything if I can't keep us on course. It's hell. Charting 26 years of travel through spaces, I don't know if I can handle it. It's so much pressure, so many lives. If I get one thing wrong, one smudged decimal point, off by one miscalculation, we could crash into an asteroid. I keep thinking of the colonists. They just never wake up. Lucky them. Automated audio transcript. Well, I've called you all here because the numbers on our rations are off. What do you mean off? We have too many. Someone hasn't been taking theirs. Extra food sounds like a good thing, darling. Not extra. Someone's getting their food from another source. They must have it stashed somewhere. So, someone could have brought some from Earth. If they did, we need to include it in our rationing. Frank, every bit of food on this ship is to be split among us all. It's theirs. It isn't yours to take. This isn't about ownership. It's about survival. We're going to run out eventually, and the longer we last, the closer we get to figuring this shit out. All right. I want everyone to interrogate their crew. Find whoever's not eating their share and bring them forward. Y'all. D. Hunt. Perhaps there's hope yet. Mama used to have such a garden. I grew up on her tomatoes and lemons and limes. When we left Earth, she was so kind as to share a sample of seeds with me, so that wherever we end up, I might start my own garden. Now, buds grow in hydroponics. This may not be a backyard, but it's something. I remember you every day, Mamochka, now more than ever. Automated transcript. F. Nolda. Flaw, help me. It worked. I'm going to hell, but it worked. Now, how the fuck do I break the news to the captain? I don't know what happened. Cap, wanted this on record. Sick of the witch hunt. It's me. I haven't been eating my rations. Why? I don't need it. I don't mind feeling hungry. I need my chief engineer at his full faculties. I'm glad you're up to this, but start eating your full share. That's an order. All due respect, crack Cap. We're up shit creek. I always heard Shit's Creek. I'm not sure that's an order means a lot right now. It holds weight now more than ever, Frank. We need to stay organized. Well, I ain't doing it. So either shove that shit down my throat yourself or give my leftovers to someone else. Everybody. Ooh. I need to go back to playing that and finish it at some point. I played a bunch of it when it came out, but then I got distracted. Which game? Oh, Encased. What's Encased like? What's it about? What's the story? Okay, so I have seemed to have gone through most of this. Let's head out here. I think I've looted all the important things. There don't seem to be any...
I see you've located the stasis chambers. Which pod were you slumbering in for so long, Captain? The missing one, I take it?
That's a good question. I don't know. I'm gonna check my journal, and we need to use the main control console to decide where to send the Hope. Okay. Does this seem like I've got some concerns? Got some concerns. I'm going to eat food because, again, I'm hungry. I would like to eat food that's heavy, because heavy food means less on my encumbrance. Y'all. Okay, I'm gonna use this terminal and check chat. It's Fallout, except 70s and aliens. Oh, that's cool. Also, you can't play it because it's PC and Linux over it. Oh. You know, I do have like I've got parallels, so I might be able to do it through emulator. I've got to work out my emulator situation. The world finds a bunch of weird ruins and builds a dome around it, and you get sent in as a worker. Also, aliens might be Cthulhu. Ah, okay. Warning: authorized access will result in immediate termination upon your arrival in Halcyon. Okay, let's look at our status. Current storage status normal. Current pod count almost 10,000. Logs. Automated transcript. Hundreds of thousands of colonists left to drift out here forever, just to keep from damaging the board's bottom line. Disgraceful. I think that was Phineas. Pod removal. Occupant Jezza Carmichael, that's me. Removed by unknown crew member. That was Phineas. Okay.
This must be unsettling for you, Captain.
No, I mean, there are parts about it that are definitely unsettling, that's true. And it's mostly, you know, that people have been... well, I just want to get my fellow colonists back, and I'm really distressed about all these people who just died. Okay, everybody. I think we can do it. Well, let's see. Is this the place we have to go? Y'all, are we gonna finish this today? Is that actually even true? I'm sure it can't be true. Well, where we're going is an upper level, which means we may not need... We just need to go through the elevator. But what's over here? See, I feel like we've got to find out. Well...
Okay, keep him quiet.
Okay, we're going to keep quiet. Are these people dangerous, or are they going to be fine? It's like a mega sprat, but maybe they aren't going to be dangerous. Maybe they'll be fine. I don't know. Sprats often don't... There's a rabbit sprat. That's maybe not great. Yeah, they're going to kill me. So we're gonna have to kill those sprats, because... Yeah, I'm fine. I just got a little... It was just a little singed. Turns out those sprats were not like the friendly ones. You know, the friendly sprats that don't try to kill you. That's okay. Whew. People, I'm so close, and I don't even know what to do. Identity cartridge, let's take that. That could be useful.
Should we assign Sam for a cleanup?
Sure.
Oh gosh. I'm gonna be sick.
Why? What do we have here? What are we looking at? Why are you so upset? What's going on? Oh, these are pods. Did these sprats... These pods were empty, right? There weren't people in those pods. There were like nobody I knew was in there, right? No. Yes? I mean... Right? Yeah, no. There's nobody. These were empty pods. Let's look at this. Okay, I give up. This Civil War nonsense is exhausting. Blood everywhere. Every time I turn around, another part of the ship has been sealed off. How the hell am I supposed to do my job if the captain locks all the damn doors? Fuck it. I'm gonna find a way to lock myself in a hibernation chamber and they can wake my ass up when we arrive at the colony. Have fun cleaning your own floors from now on, assholes. So there was a... It's not a super long level, which does make it different from a lot of other games. So it turns out there was a civil war. Looks like there was a lot of shooting and killing that happened here. That's no good. Old log entry. I don't know what in the void just happened, so I'm writing it down in case I'm going insane. Pulled a guy out of a pod, and his arms got all clammy, rubbery almost. I poked at it for a bit and started to go to fucking liquefy. It was like it was made of water. I stuffed him back in as quick as I could, but the rest of him ain't in a good way. I don't think he'll make it. It's better not be a fucking trend, or after all this, we're gonna start... Oh, okay, so Frank wanted to do a little bit of, cannibalism. So that was Frank. Frank wanted to do a little bit of cannibalism, and it seems like perhaps the captain did not think that was a good idea, so it seems like perhaps the Civil War had to do with cannibalism. Just, like a little bit of cannibalism. So apparently there was some cannibalism on our ship. Not great, everyone. Not great at all. Well, I don't think... Okay, well... I'm not a super... Yeah, okay, so just in case you were curious, it looks like maybe there was a situation, a kind of a... Some people want to do some cannibalism and other people do not want to do some cannibalism situation going on, and I think people got killed. There were only 24 crew. How many members of the... How many colonists in hibernation were killed? I don't know. Okay, well, let's see what we can do. I'm authorized to be here. I am authorized to be here. Just so you know, I'm authorized to be here. I have all of the authorization to be here.
That's the house computer up ahead.
Yep.
I'll admit, I am curious to wake him.
Hope so much like Groundbreaker. I knew they were sisters, but it's eerie. Like walking in another universe where we all died.
We didn't die. We can still save us. Don't get depressed about it. Like, we're not dead yet. I'm not dead yet. Okay, shut the door so they're not going to be peeping at us. Let's not fall down that hole.
Handled beautifully.
Thank you. I appreciate your appreciation of my, we're not going to go down there. Of my, am I getting better? All right. So, looks like one last thing to loot over here. More ammo. I have a lot of ammo, actually. What's over here? People. Look, a log. Mama, Wilhelm, Lucas. Forgive me. Frank offered me so tiny a piece. It tasted like... It doesn't matter what it tasted like. It was delicious. I loved it. Let it be known that I broke the lock to my personal quarters, not Wilhelm. I'll die in here, and that's my choice. Ooh. Yeah. If I were correct, that console there is actually the end, so I think Trooper finishes today. Ooh. Wow. Okay. That's, So, there was some cannibalism that happened. And, I've got some feelings about it, you know, like... I feel bad for the tragedy of what happened on the Hope, and for those folks who are just sitting out there starving, you know.
These were the private quarters of the Hope's former crew. Shall we hold a moment of silence for the dearly departed?
Yeah, I think
No?
we should.
That's odd, because my programming would indicate that when forced to confront the idea of self-death, organics prefer... Oh, I see. Yes, never mind.
The weight of this is almost too much, isn't it?
It's pretty heavy, yeah. I know we've got to go to that thing, but... Oh, pardon me. But I just want to honor them a little bit, you know what I mean? But let me look at my map. Yeah, we should probably go and hit that computer console. Because once it's done, they can't stop me. And that's it, you know what I mean? Like, that's, well, this isn't over here. Oh, okay. I just want to check that other side, because if this is like the big, this is it. Just want to make sure there isn't any last bit of loot to have, a little bit of last food to eat, for old time's sake. At least, you know what though? At least that crew did get the ship here. And at least we're going to be able to save the rest of the colonists. And it would not be a game with me in it if I were not a little bit over encumbered. So, just a little bit of Adreno and maple syrup. Well, oop, pardon me. Let's just back up, because I don't really want to kill him if I can avoid it. I just want to get our job done. Excuse me. Nothing?
Better take a look.
Nope. Don't take a look. Don't. You are going to, aren't you? What?
I don't recognize you. Are you new here?
You probably shouldn't be talking to me. Corporate doesn't like us socializing on duty.
I'm just trying to make sure you belong here.
Yeah, and I'm just looking out for you.
Yeah. You're definitely new here.
Well, I better get back to work then.
Don't make more paperwork for me, all right?
I won't, and I'm just gonna shut this door. There we go. Whoop. Let's go to the bridge. Let's go to the bridge. Still does not fit the actual problem of the entire system that I'm not sure whether you discovered or not. Isn't the problem of the entire system they're just not eating vegetables? Right? I feel like that was the problem of the system, that they're not eating vegetables. They should just eat more vegetables? No? Here we go. I gotta go this way. Hold on. I just like that's at least that's what I got from being on that very first planet we were in, that people just did not eat enough vegetables. Hey, Termination Shock. Searching for more loot as you approach the end. So you have an inventory full of loot when the game is over, because I might need it later. Like, what if I need the loot for later? Also, let's eat some food, because, you know, we are... Also, for the record, in case you want to know, we are not that far over encumbrance. I can probably just break down some stuff that I got and then be under encumbrance again. See, just like that. And it's so weird. I can't imagine that I'm if I have not actually discovered what the secret thing is, I'm surprised, considering I have looked at everything. Like, if it was a thing to look at, I looked at it. Let's break down some extra weapons that I got. Like, we don't need... Let's break this down. Yep. We're gonna just break down some things. All these weapons are kind of low. Let's break it down so I can get myself under my encumbrance limit. I'm very proud. Like, just... And by the way, I'm under encumbrance right now as we speak. Just so you know that I am not over encumbered. Oops, what did I just do? That was not what I wanted to do. What did I do? Did I just do a bad thing? No, I don't think I did. I think I'm okay. Pardon me. I don't think I did a bad thing. I think I'm fine. I think I'm... Yeah, no, I know what happened. I just added that to junk. That's what that was. I was like, what did I do? I just added this to junk, and I just need to break it down instead. Yep. Boom. See, look at that. I'm under-encumbered. We're here. I mean, I've talked to everybody. I've done all the things. I feel like if there was a secret, I should have known it. Basically, everything here is left-handed proteins instead of right-handed. Oh. More that there isn't enough food at all, if I remember correctly. Right. No, the problem is that things here don't have the right amino acids, proteins for humans. Ah. The reason why What's-Her-Name on Monarch was successful with crop growth is that she was fertilizing the crops with dead bodies, thus allowing them to absorb the right nutrients. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Let's look at our communication options. Let's go back. Let's look at the status. Continue. Okay, great. Let's look at our logs. I think I'm the only one left. I don't know what Captain Hunt did down there, but he hasn't come back. They haven't used the drill, and I'm done. The course is set. I'm down to my last day of food, and I don't want to die like Donna did. Fly true, Hope. Captain, you hear that? Or what? The drill stopped. Maybe they're taking a break. Maybe it broke. Maybe they're trying to get into cold storage. If they get through before they starve, they'll outlast us. Keep working, Resi. I'll take care of it. Open the fucking door, Will! No. You're killing us! Better you than the colonists. This is idiotic. If we don't keep the ship afloat, they'll die anyway. A necessary risk. Resi's plotting our course. The ship will fly true. You're gambling with hundreds and thousands of people's lives. And you're handpicking which few you'll consume in your madness. Damn it, Alexei! Find me a fucking drill! Oh, well, so all that is bad, everyone. Yeah. So, everyone is dying of malnutrition even when they eat to excess. Ooh. 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 The board's early retirement scheme is a way to eliminate population so the elite can keep subsisting off of canned goods bought from Earth. Ooh. Alright, we'll patch AD through.
Captain. I am
Hi.
speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do.
Okay. You know what? I don't think that Jezza has any doubt that he's doing the right thing or not, so I'm ready to skip the Hope.
Are you sure? That is
Yep.
extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive.
It's fine.
Also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved?
Skip the Hope to Terra 2. Let's do it.
Jump-starting the skip drive. Destination set to the rings of Terra 2.
Oh! I have to choose if I skip it myself or if I let Ada do it. I'm pretty good at technology, but Ada's an AI, so it's probably better at technology. But I feel like I should probably take the responsibility. I'm skipping it myself.
I wouldn't advise that, Captain.
Oh?
Well, it's been a good life.
You know what? You're right. It's too complex. You do it.
Deficit. My, you never cease to amaze me, Captain. Skipping the Hope in 3, 2, 1.
ADA, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends, yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
They won't.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now.
What if we all die and that's the end of the game? Like the end of the game is that that was a bad idea, everyone's dead. What if that's the end of the game? And the game is ends like a real downer, like a real You died. Bolus, I don't know why the corpos haven't... The reason the corpos haven't offered extended warranty for Jez is because they don't like him. They keep trying to shoot him. Spoiler, don't play Madison if you don't like a downer ending. I love a downer ending. If you're really stupid, you can insist on doing it yourself and tell Ada F off.
We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
Yes.
Oh. I feel like I've been turned inside out. Let's not do that again.
Okay. So, and then you can skip the ship in the sun. So you can have the big downer ending. Okay, all right. Yeah, okay. So, we did it. We did it. So I don't, well, are we gonna save the colony? Yes. Yes, we are. Also, it turns out, that's the secret to finish this game in like 10 minutes. You'd like Madison, though it's a little railroady and you never actually find out what's going on, which is disappointing to me. Well, if they give you enough, what's the word? They give you enough, if they give you enough, I have a, hi.
Hold it. Something about you doesn't look right.
Yeah, I can't help that.
Something strange about it.
I'm sure you have better things to do than worry about my clothes.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I better get on with it.
I don't want any trouble out of you.
Yeah, me neither. Let's go.
Looking good, soldier.
Thanks. This is me bluffing my way out of all the stuff. Just bluffing my way. Bluffing my way. I think Phineas knows about the food problem. He just thinks the Hope colonists have the know-how to fix it. Ah. So, what's Madison? Tell me about Madison. Like, what is this game about? I think we could probably just walk out. And they, won't stop us, perhaps? Oh, we can't get out this way. Hold on. I'm really sorry for that whole, excuse me. Excuse me. Could you get out of my way, please? Thank you. I'm running out of, you know, this way, perhaps? Whew, okay. Whew. Hello, Sprats. I hope we can save these colonists. We're gonna find out, you know, when we get there. Also, did I do that thing again that I did last time where I have to jump down a level? I did, didn't I? That's okay. Or maybe not. I need to check chat. Chat has things to say. Okay. Okay, look at this. See, look at this. We could just go this other way and save alternate routes. We could have gone this way the whole time. How come I didn't notice there was like a back door? Frustrated at my lack of backdoor knowledge. Madison's a horror video game about a whiny young man. Gotta love bluff. I'm a D&D, a 3.5 D&D game, and bluffing the hell out of my bluff. Yeah. Madison's a horror video game about a whiny young man trying to escape his father's and grandfather's house, but something is going on. There are a lot of puzzles, and some are very vague. The story is very dark. I mean, really dark, with family members pretty much destroyed, and this kid just finding out. Oh, that's what really happened to Grandma, kind of dark. Yeah. It's weird, but again, railroady. There's only one ending. I think that some lore is odd. Huh. Well, you know, I don't mind it's tricky, right? Because a lot of, oh, excuse me, I have to eat food. A lot of, point and click adventures have only one story and are kind of railroady, but the writing's usually really good. So it's just like a different genre. So I suppose it matters. I suppose it would depend on, it's one of those things, right? Like RPGs tend to have lots of different endings, but a lot of other genres don't. And yeah, so I think that may not be a barrier. It might still be fine. It would just depend on how it's done. Yeah, look at this. I could have gone a whole different way. Maybe. I might have been able to go just straight to the bridge. Although I still would have had to connect the computer, so I don't think it would have been that much of a difference, right? Yeah. It's kind of point and click. Some bits are very cool, actually. Some things make absolutely no sense. You haven't had a big firefight in Phineas Base yet, have you? I feel like I might have... maybe, but it might have been last year. I read some online what really happened, and I still think my idea of just lots of bad things happening to the family is more interesting. Well, but here's the thing. Was that what really happened by the authors? Because I feel like a game that a game or a piece of media that allows there to be ambiguity about what really happened and allows you to then sort of work that through yourself, I think is really cool. I'm a big fan of like David Lynch and sort of the ability to sort of try to work it out and debate with your friends what you think might have happened.
I am receiving
Yes.
a transmission from Dr. Wells. The transmission is marked with
Oh.
priority status. Urgent!
Oh, okay. Well, we definitely should go and see what Wells is up to see if Wells is okay. We should definitely do that. Before we do that, though, we should... I know it's urgent, but I'm just going to use my workbench real quick and break down all that equipment that I'm not currently using, because we should do that. We're going to just break down things that we're not currently using. And oh, that's a nice pistol, so we won't break that down. We're just going to break down these things that we're not using so that we have less encumbrance, so that you can all be proud of me. Oh, that's a level 30. Nice. That's a level 17. It's cool. I don't want to destroy it. That's just some armor. It's fine. And this is also just some armor. Also fine. It's nice armor. Could be better. I don't know if it's better than what I have. We can dump that. These were the things I needed for that mission that I cannot complete because people hate me and want to kill me, which makes me very sad. Yeah, I think... Y'all, I wonder if... this armor will be better than what I have. I'm going to just check because I am wearing what? What am I wearing? I'm going to install mods in this armor. And then I'm going to see if I can make it better than what I have. And if it's better than what I have, then I'll just wear it. Just gonna, before we go, because especially if there's going to be a big battle. I've got factory stock armor plating. And I might be able to make this augmented toughening. I would like some... Oh, this is reinforcement, which looks pretty good, actually. Maybe I should just... Let me just reinforce it. That seems really good. Ooh. Augmented reinforcement. That puts everything up 3. And same thing. So let's just... let me install that mod. Look, if we can get slightly better armor... Gadget, what do we need? Armor mod... What is this? ATP injectors, chrono field, electrocharged surface, and shield projector. What's best here? This is does what? Restore some of your time dilator when you deal a critical hit. When your health gauge drops too low, this mod grants a large bonus to sprint speed for a short time. This mod stuns and damages melee attackers. That we like. Let's add that in. This is our modifications. What do we have? We can add increases your tech skills. That's not bad. Vola says, Days offers the lore what happened based on environment and what can be found. Everyone can patch their own story and how things may have happened. There's sort of an official lore, but it's up to the player to decide. Ours and our argument if the starting fruit, potato, can of herring has any meaning in the PC pack. Oh, that's cool. Days, I should check it out. Got to go to. I will see you, Max. I will see you. So this is okay. So this here is gonna up our tech skills. This is dialogue and leadership. Ranged weapon, more ranged weapons, defense and melee. Certainly don't need that one. Tech skills. Ooh, tech skills plus 10. How do we feel about that? That could be cool. Who doesn't like some tech? Stealth skills, also not bad. Let's just because what if there's a fight? I'm just thinking we might run into some big massive fight and maybe I might need better armor. And we're just going to increase our carrying capacity as much as possible. Just because I want to, just in case. Here we go. No, I'm trying to finish. It's just I'm concerned that, here we go. What am I wearing? I'm currently wearing this, which is like a 94 tech level 50. Oh, I think that maybe the armor that I'm working on right now is not as good. We'll tinker. We'll just find out. I don't remember any big fuss, but it has been years. Years since I've been playing the game. So, we're just going to see if this ends up being better. I got it to 88, which means, ladies and gentlemen, I did not get it up to beat this, but I was close. All right, I've done the tinkering. I'm going to put some gear in the locker so that I am not over encumbered because I do care. I don't need this two-handed melee weapon. Oh, wait, sorry. Wrong direction. Wrong direction, everyone. Here, let's get, I don't need that. These two things I might need. This thing I've not used yet, but I might be able to use it. This is armor, and I don't think we're going to need most of this, right? So let's put these things back. I feel like maybe I can put all of this back. Oh, I'm going to break that down. Keep all of this for skills if I need them, in case we have to talk or tech our way out of something. This is probably it, right? No, wait, I've got to go and talk to Ada. I've got to go to the machine. Wait. Okay. I should save.
Captain, I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr. Wells.
Thank the Lord you warned me. I was able to get some defenses up, but they might not be enough. The board has sent some serious firepower to pry me out of here. They're trying to get in here, and I'm not sure I can stop them. If they capture me, if we can't communicate again, there's something very important you need to remember.
What?
The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. Do you hear me? They're fucking corporate swine.
I'm gonna come and save you.
Pigs! I'll take you all out with me. I'll never.
Okay.
It
Okay,
would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible?
Yes.
How can I be of assistance?
Yeah, we're gonna do that right now. Thank you. But I am gonna save. So we're gonna save. Just save. Wrong button. Save. Oh gosh. There might be a fight at the base. Yeah. Trooper's way of playing is good at weeding backseat players. Hey, what do you mean? Wouldn't they want to just, what? I'm sure they'd want to hang out.
Arriving at Phineas's top secret orbital lab.
Thanks. So, I feel like I should take people with me who are really good at combat, because I feel like that's going to happen. Ellie is going to help with... We're going to do Ellie and Yoka, right? Because they're our big combat people. Right? What does she got for me? She helps me lying, damage to creatures, location discovery experience, reset ability cooldown, armor rating. So I think that maybe she's not the best. I think that maybe if we're going to get a big combat person who'll help me with combat, engineering, mods, tactical time dilation, auto mechanical damage, show time damage. Actually, I think Felix, right? Felix likes to kill corpos. Yeah, I got damage to cowering enemies, corporate military, tossball weapon damage, showtime. So yeah, I think it's Felix and Felix for the corpos. Then I suppose Vicar Max, what you got for me? You've got combat dialogue, combat effects duration. Oh, that's not bad. Science weapon damage. Yes, we're gonna go Felix and Vicar Max. All right, Vicar Max and Felix, we're going. Well, so that's what we're gonna do, everyone. Okay. Oh, I've got a little bit of chocolate milk left because this is good for my bones. Oh, look, everything seems to be fine. Oh, there are no corporate folks here? And, that's no ship. Okay. Maybe everything's okay. Maybe everything worked out. Because I'm not seeing people. Hello? Oh, wait, no, there are people. We have an update to our quest. I'm going to read it. With the Hope now orbiting Terra 2, return to Phineas's lab and speak about the next steps. Phineas sent you transmissions from me about corporate pigs. You found Phineas's lab was ransacked. Search his lab for additional info. So, okay. There are some corpo people here. We're going to sneakily kill them. Is what we're gonna do. Just, quick here. Just a little bit of this. Oh, hi. So... Yeah, my accuracy was very good there. Boom, butt shot. Okay, so, hey, everybody. By the way, I just would like to point out, did you notice how much inventory I got rid of? Like, I'm at 286 kilograms. Like, end game, super out of 330. Super low encumbrance right now. I hope you are all exceedingly proud of my getting rid of encumbrance. And am I looting bodies right now? I might be, but I'm so under encumbered that I feel like it's bonus. What is this? Reminder, mop up melted pig. Oh, okay. Alrighty, okay, so let's go check it out. Hey, oh, what is this? Universal Defense Logistics official arrest receipt. I've never felt more fit. As per official arrest protocol outlined in Defense Logistic Incarceration Document A43.21-6, the individual who has been detained at this location must appear in an official Halcyon court at the appointed date and time with this paperwork in order to register that they are indeed properly arrested for crimes listed under their name. Failure to appear at the appointed date and time with this paperwork will result in additional late fees and the rescheduling of the prisoner's appointed incarceration registration date. Failure to appear at subsequent court dates may incur additional fees. Halcyon Court is not responsible for missed appointments that are a consequence of being held within a locked cell or other highly secure containment location. Please note that this is the only copy of this receipt that you will receive, and that it is your responsibility to have it with you when you appear for your registration session. Halcyon Helen's Revenge! So, oh, it looks like people got in there. Hello? Hello? By the way, looks like I need to eat food again. Let me just quick eat some chocolate. What is this? Let's eat some Purpleberry Munch. Great. Boom. In it. Let's see if we can get in the door. So, what is this? Reminder, obscure body in the SK system. Obscure body, not obscure the body. Like, that sounds, different. Okay, well, how are we gonna... Well, let's investigate the lab, and maybe we can find out something. Oh, hi, dead body. How are you doing? Examine this pod. You spent over 4 decades in space with nothing but the technology of this little chamber keeping you alive. The rest of your fellow colonists are all still trapped in similar chambers, waiting for you to restore them. I've read those notes. Let me see if there's something new on this computer. No. Hey, Wells. I would like, in your door. Say, oh, playmate. Oh, hey, the door's open. That was easy. Just right there. Oh, because the bad guys... Are those mines? Those mines are not active, so we're good. Whew. Hey, look, patch cables. Sorry, that makes me think of my synthesizer. That I should do another synth stream, by the way. That's a thing that I should do because I've got I've been messing around with it. And I also need to order a delay pedal. I need to do that, and then I need to do a synth stream and show you some stuff because I think that'll be fun. Contingency plan activated. Publishing Last Will and Testament success. Please present login password to continue. Let's hack this. If you are seeing this screen, I, Phineas V. Wells, have been perniciously kidnapped and very probably incarcerated by the perfidious and cowardly government of Halcyon in the prison fortress of Tartarus. If I have not already been executed for charges leveled against me, I hope the person reading this terminal will find a way to finish my work or rescue me, preferably the latter. This screen constitutes my last will and testament. I commend my body and my belongings to the icy depths of the aether. If this is Jetta Carmichael, I've prepared an emergency care package located in a hidden panel. Unlock the panel from my terminal and claim its contents immediately. Oh, well, you know, I could go a little bit longer than 3:30 because we started late. So, first entry. The Hope made it to Halcyon after all, 25 years too late. The board doesn't know what to do with an entire ship full of frozen colonists, so naturally they're going to leave them there. Corporate tells us revival is impossible. They've tried absolutely nothing, and apparently they're all out of options. Balderdash. Cellular regeneration after long-term hibernation is really just a question of thermodynamics. I'm quite confident I can find a way to revive the Hope's colonists, if only corporate would authorize my requests. Frankly, I don't see why I need the permission of my employers to conduct experiments in the name of scientific advancement. What nonsense. Did Newton beg permission from his employers before discovering the 3 laws of motion? Genius is not beholden to the vicissitudes of bureaucracy. Besides, the Hope has a cargo of hundreds of thousands of colonists. The board practically expects a few to go missing. Ooh, okay. Second entry. 113 seconds. New record. Most of my subjects last 93 seconds on average, before total cellular liquefaction reduces them to several gallons of organic soup, 3 degrees above freezing temperature. 113 seconds of screaming. This subject was stronger than the others, but in the end, his body failed to survive the revival process. It was my 12th subject to die. I don't know how much longer I can keep doing this. Strictly speaking, I do know. The Hope has hundreds of thousands of colonists. I've only experimented on 12. How many more experiments before I successfully revive a single subject? 1? 10? 100? 500? Statistically insignificant. If I experimented on one subject every month, I would not make a dent in the Hope's population in a lifetime. Can still hear the screaming. Trouble sleeping. Trouble concentrating. Psychological toll is significant. On to subject number 13. Final entry. I always suspected this would happen. The board finally discovered what I'd done and sent their headhunters to track me down. But they'll never find me! They say I'm a murderer. And they're right. I am. I regret what I've done. But I'm not about to turn myself into the board. I'm not going to go begging for the board's forgiveness. Only the Hope's colonists can forgive me for what I've done. They're the only people who can set things right. I'm going to find a way to revive them, no matter how long I have to stay in hiding. I've got my notes with me, I have my equipment, and now I have this lab. It's time I return to work. Okay, let's open the panel. Okay. Well, there's a panel around here somewhere. A secret panel somewhere around here with secrets. Here? Maybe? Yes? I don't know. I feel like the only problem is I didn't feel like a secret panel. Oh, I see. It's over there. Because it felt like a pretty obvious door. You know. You know what I appreciate about this game? I'm going to tell you what I appreciate about this game. I appreciate that we get to see trauma, right? The human side of the ways in which these things weigh upon folks. I appreciate that very much because too many games, sort of like, and media in general, treat violence just like nothing. Reminder, do not tap on glass. Seals loose. Oh, all right. Well, then I will not tap on the glass. And I appreciate that we get to see the human toll, right? The psychological toll that these things... Okay, Phineas. Interesting. That this has on people. And I appreciate that. Because I think it's good. The Tartarus nav key. Okay. We're going to go to Tartarus, everybody. We're finishing this game today. Krellin said I can do it. I'm going to do it. I will give myself to 4. That's my max. Okay. This is it, everybody. We are, we're in it to win it. We're gonna do it. Force my max, because, you know, I didn't get to start playing until like 3:45. So, and that was when I actually started streaming because of the chocolate milk. And we didn't start right away, so, you know, just... By the way, I love this gun. This gun makes me very happy. Just, you know, for the record. I also think I get bonuses to electricity. I don't know why I do, but I believe I do. Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to go to Tartarus. We're going to save the world. We're going to confront the chairman. We're going to win. I don't know who we should take with us, though. Because... Crass Jones approves. Okay, well... Artie's like, I believe the Tartarus is the end, but I think it's about 45, 60 minutes based on my poor memory. Look, we're finishing this game today. We're finishing it. It's going to be finished. Also, I still have water. And when we're done with this game, I'm going to take a bike ride. Technically, I'm going to wash dishes, get more water, and then I'm going to go and take a bike ride. And then when I get back from the bike ride, I've got a lot to do. I have a lot to do that I need to do, including, very importantly,
Please
sending out...
leave items lying about the cargo hold.
Okay.
I could probably spend years fixing this boat, stem to stern.
Okay. We've got no new comments from our friends. Let's go. Let's do it. I don't know if I need talkie people. I don't know.
As it appears,
Yes?
we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet.
Hey!
I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it, air some concerns.
Oh, okay. Hi.
Phineas, locked up in Tartarus? We cannot let this stand. That place terrifies even the most hardened criminal.
And here we are, entertaining the notion of busting him out. That's insane. And likely a hell of a lot of fun.
To extract the scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth. But that course of action is likely to be quite dangerous, Captain.
We can't abandon Phineas. We have to free him if we have any hope of saving the colony.
I am programmed to warn you whenever you exhibit inclinations toward risky behavior. Breaking into Tartarus will not be easy.
Getting in is the simple part. It's getting out again that's the trouble. Trust me, I know.
Well, you're going on this mission.
Do it. Kick down some doors, grab Doc Wells, and cut a path out. We don't need a plan. We got guns.
If you really mean to do this, you should see to your final affairs and close out any unfinished business. Once you sneak into Tartarus, you may be there a while. Or permanently.
Crew, what do you think about all this?
It's the craziest plan I've ever heard. And I mean that as a compliment.
Thank you.
You didn't hire me to think. And I ain't about to start now. You're my boss. And I'll walk into fire with you.
I think it's insane. But maybe the colony needs a healthy dose of insanity right about now.
I know it's dangerous. And I won't lie and say I'm not scared out of my wits. But I couldn't live with myself if we didn't do something.
Oh,
You're
golly.
asking for more than bravery from us, Captain. But there are worse ways to go than dying for a good cause. I'm in.
Let Sam get the grime out. It's what our units do best.
The entire plan is a terrible idea, but I admire your bravado, Captain, which leads me to illogically believe, against the odds, that you will be successful.
Thank you. So the thing is, I always get teary-eyed when people are like, teamwork. Whenever people are like, supportive, it gets me all like, if you want me to cry, if you want to get me to cry, you don't need to give me something sad. You can just give me like...
At least it'll be a great story.
Comradeship,
Got my
camaraderie.
trusty tossball stick. Got my ass-kicking boots. I'm ready, boss.
Yeah, I appreciate...
Outstanding.
You can count on us, Captain. We're crew. For real crew. That means we got each other's backs. Right?
God.
Never thought I'd volunteer to break into a prison. Seems like your tendency towards risky behavior is rubbing off on me, Captain.
Command not recognized.
Waiting on your command, Captain.
That's the kind of thing that gets me all...
Come on to my house.
Come on to my house, come on. Come on to my house, come on. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you candy. Come on to my house, I'm gonna give you everything. Boop ba doop ba doop boop boop ba doop ba doop boop boop ba doop ba doop boop ba doop ba doop ba doo. Woo! Hey! Thank you, Raiders. How are you doing? Critical Misses, how's it going? What's happening? What were you streaming? You just got me about on the verge of tears because people were saying nice things to me in the video game itself. People are all like, we're a crew and we appreciate you. And that always gets me all like teary-eyed, you know. What were you playing? Let's see. I'm going to put in there. Did I put down streamer? Is that my command? Streamer? Probably is. Streamer? Critical Misses. No, that wasn't it. Was it... Shout out? Critical Misses? What in the heck was that? Critical Misses. Was that my command? Probably not. For heaven's sakes, I have a shout out command, and I forgot what it was. It was probably, I think it was just streamer, and I think I did it wrong. Streamer? Critical Misses. Yes, got it. I was right. Hey, that's Critical Misses. You should follow them. They do some RPGs. They're doing very cool things. So tell me, what were you streaming as we go off to endgame this? I don't remember this part, but like I said, it's been years. But Trooper, you're not going to finish today unless you're going to go super late. But the thing is, if it's only... Do you think so? But my concern is it's only 45 minutes. If it's only 45 minutes, then I just want to do it. You know what I mean? Because, you know... already theorized 45 to 60 minutes, which means I could get it done just a little bit after 4 and be finished with it. Because if it's only 45 to 60 minutes, then that's like not a full stream next time. you know, just well, yeah. But like, this will just be our fight, and we'll be done. I'm gonna just head over there. We're just gonna head over to Tartarus. Just like head. No, that's fine. Wait. What did you say? Oh, hold on. Excuse me. Save. Oh, I think I pressed buttons that I didn't mean to press. You beat me to it, Krillin.
That we have arrived at
Wait.
the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for
Yeah,
trespassing is execution.
But we're gonna do it.
Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time.
Do you know anything useful about Tartarus? We're gonna set ourselves up for success.
Resident count is as follows: 3,071. Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684. Resident escapes are as follows: 0. The interior can be chilly. Take a scarf with you, Captain. I would also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me, in the event that you do not return.
You promise not to leave without me?
I can make the assurance that I will not leave with another captain unless you do not return within 876,541,652 hours. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
I'm gonna finish this conversation. Wait, this isn't Terra 2? No. What the hell's with you people in landing violations?
I'm sorry, you people? Did you just cast a generalization on upstanding UDL employees? That's a fine of 200 bits. You're up to 5,708, not including the cost of your execution and the disposal of your remains, which will be assessed posthumously.
Well, how do I know you're a real officer under that helmet? Show me your biometric ID.
All right. I'm feeling generous. I'm transmitting the ID of a productive, law-abiding employee so you can see what one looks like before you die.
Okay.
Anyway, Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Another ship just pulled into your dock.
What?
Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that. Just have a pleasant day.
Transmission terminated. Biometric ID received. Transferring data to external cartridge. How can I be of assistance?
So, it looks like I have...
I require a functioning captain to run the ship.
It looks like I have an ID, so I might be able to just walk through the entire place without fighting. Just gonna note that one. I'm gonna eat food. Let's see. Food. Boom. Boom. Purple berry munch. Great. So, let me save one more time. Save. Okay. I'm catching up in chat. Waiting till next week gives you a lot more time to actually enjoy it and then discuss it afterwards. 90 is also a nice round number. Oh, it is, isn't it? Save and finish next. Okay. So that's it. All right. I'm going to quit. I'm going to do it. This looks like we are at the... Wait. Here we go. At the very end of the game. That this is it. That next week we will finish it. That's what it looks like, everyone. That it has been... Wait. Hold on. Give me a second. I have, where's my folder? Wait, folder. Data and scheduling, my ledger. I did my very first, that's the long dark. That's the long dark. Where's my PS4 gaming? Outer Worlds. Outer Worlds. Horizon Zero Dawn. So we played Horizon Zero Dawn for 45 sessions. And our first session of the Outer Worlds was December the 7th, 2019. So we have been playing this for 4 years. That's wild. That can't be true. Well, my logs never lie to me. I have a ledger where so you may not know this, but I have an Excel spreadsheet where I put down every single stream I've ever done, its date, its number. This is how I know how many sessions I've done total on my channel and other sessions. So I have like a log of every stream that I've done going back to when. It's how I do my some of my data collection. And it looks like we have been playing this for 4 years. I know, but Krellin, 4 years. So if we end at 90, that means, by the way, that I clearly didn't get to play on the PS4 as much as I would have liked to. But it doesn't look like it was that bad. Oh, you know what, though? I did have the move to Ithaca and Atlanta, and that did a lot of disruption. That year and a half was very, very disruption. So I suppose that also, and yeah, and I also have conferences, right, that ends up happening that hits the weekends. If I'm going to miss a stream, it's probably going to be the weekends. That's probably true. But yeah, and then I'm looking here like a whole bunch of missed streams because I moved. 2021 was not a good year for me getting all my stuff done. And then I moved again. Yeah, 2021 was when I was over there in Atlanta, and that was not the best time for getting all my stuff done. But, oh, and there's Gen Con. Yeah. No, I see it. There it is. Yeah. But it looks to me like we are, better. We're better in a better space. So that's pretty good. Roughly 2 a month minus chaos. Yeah, about that. Yeah. So that's wild. We're gonna end this game next week. And I'm not gonna spill my chocolate milk, and we'll just go. It'll be amazing. Wow. Okay. Thanks. So let's talk about it. What's next? Thank you for being here. The Gamblers last night was amazing, and wow. You can find me next Tuesday at over at Laugh Love Lindy's channel Tuesday at time period at I think 8 o'clock. It might be 8:30. Over at Laugh Love Lindy's channel will be Stargate. It's my second, because I was guesting it for 2 sessions, and I'm playing a living ship. And you can find me there next on Tuesday. That's the next stream I'm at over at Her Place Eastern. And then Thursday here for Disco Elysium at 6 p.m. And then Friday will be The Gamblers at 7 p.m. Eastern on my channel. And then Saturday the 11th, Praxagorthus Mephoria is having a charity stream for 12 or 14 hours on that Saturday for Veterans Day. And I'm going to be on the 5 p.m. Stream. So you can find me here next week at noon finishing up the Outer Worlds. Then at 5 p.m. I will be over at Praxis channel for her charity stream. It'll be a D&D stream. And then Sunday, the 12th, is the return of Carousel Court on Praxis channel at 8 p.m. Eastern. And that is what we've got going on for us next week. And that's what I'm excited about. That's going to be it. That boy needs help. I can't believe Val just turned Sue back on again. That boy needs help, and not from Sue. You know, he has a complicated relationship with Sue, doesn't he? Yep. Chalky Milk also does multi-millennia collab between Mesoamericans, Mesopotamians, and whoever demonstrated sugar. Yes, VO. So that's that's pretty exciting, right? We've got well, I can't wait for the gamblers next week to see what happens, and I hope we'll get our Harlock back. And we're halfway through the season, everybody. And I am gonna get them to a cease before the end of the season, maybe. We'll find out. I'm not the boss of them. All right. Thank you very much. I'm gonna go and get ready for a bike ride. Then I'm gonna come back, and I'm going to do a lot of schoolwork I have to do. Sadly, I've got to do a bunch of grading and class prep, and I should do that today. But I'm also going to do some invites for the Streamiversary stream and a bit of other stuff I've got going on. So I'm gonna this is gonna be like a really nice, productive day for me. Oh, and I've got to make dinner. I'm gonna make dinner. That's what I'm also gonna do. All right, everybody. That's it. I am. I'm gonna. Just read a bunch of emails from ladies about the parking thing. That's what I should probably do, actually. Take care, everybody. You all are the best, and I will catch you all on the flip side. Bye, everybody.